What?
Now.
Why can't you?
No fucking way.
This is the first time that in my recollection I thought about it recently.
Because you are making the president look bad.
Do not have unlimited money in the United States.
I did this. Why can't you?
Defending cankles, McTaco tits, and owning the libs. That's Thur.
Shout out to Jen and Pumps. What's up, y'all? The headliners are back.
We're back.
I'm Mikey.
I'm Tim.
Dun. Lightning strike. Lightning strike.
Put in your votes now.
Bam, blam, blam. Lightning strike.
No gimmicks today. Like and subscribe to the show.
Or suffer the wrath of Khan.
Also,
that's what we should do.
Patreon.com.
That's what we have to have a new threat for our intro bit. Subscribe or I'm letting my wife paint the dog's hair pink,
Oh, no.
like she's been wanting. She just comes around the corner. Please like and subscribe. I don't want a little pink dog. It'll be very embarrassing cleaning up his poop.
Like and subscribe, or we'll have DNI chief Jay Clayton name you as a national security threat,
Which we may or may not be already.
Yeah.
The points
Yes.
made up and the rules don't matter.
Like and survive.
Subscribe and survive. Oh, dude, we should get shirts like that.
Oh, that'd be
Subscribe and survive. And is the most important part.
cool. Right.
Because you got to do both.
And send all of your hate mail to the bin podcast at gmail.
Care of Tim. Care of Tim. For Tim's eyes only. I think that's actually the only way that we'll see your complaints is if you put for Tim's eyes only, Mikey, stay out. Then put it in there.
Or if the subject line is I hate Mikey Famine so much because,
which will trigger the phantom mail, and then that'll just go into a junk mail.
mm-hmm.
The filter will get those.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Hopefully.
Also, if you make the subject line Albuquerque, New Mexico, Cougar.
What the hell?
Oh,
She's
Tez
like-
is in the Twitch chat. Hi, Tez. In the Twitch chat.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Twitchers. What up, Twitchies?
They show up every once in a while. Hey, go over to Twitch and do whatever the
Bezos
YouTube
bucks.
equivalent is of liking and subscribing over there.
And if you got Prime, you get a free Prime subscription every month. And if you're not doing nothing with it, thank you.
Yeah. If you haven't already committed your Bezos bucks elsewhere, we would like them.
For our coffers. For world domination. Oh, yeah. I forgot to send you the new playlist.
There's a new one? Well, it's a good thing I didn't add anything to a playlist yet, so.
I might have added stuff to the old playlist, too.
Okay. Well, I've got a couple of videos that aren't on any playlist because I didn't do any of that today. Because you don't control me.
Playlist 3 is complete. We finished it. And it is, let me double check here, 141 videos.
I doubt it.
So what I'm going to do right now, and then while you're doing your stuff, go ahead and do your stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to take the 3 links from Headliners 1, 2, and 3 playlists and make those public while you're doing that. And I'll put them in a post, and I will post it right now.
Okay.
So you guys can see it.
Well, let's say hi to the peoples first here. Let's see. We got Ollie.
Hey,
showing up for
Mr.
lunch.
Ali Man, Ali me banana.
Does
anybody know what the he just said?
I'm not gonna front. When Ollie gets a little too high, sometimes it is hard to understand him. Lost Missionary in the chat.
He's looking down the end of his little nose.
His little nose. Diz in the chat.
I've never had my flabbers so gasted.
Billy.
Fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini.
Adams.
The hell off.
Gina.
Oh wait.
Stupido.
I was like, she sent me one.
The previously mentioned Cortez.
Oh wait, where is it?
Boring, Huey.
Let's see. Oh, and Air Day every day.
Hey.
We do not have unlimited money in the United States.
There you go.
All right.
Hi.
Mikey, I've got some local news for you.
This just in local news coming in from Tim from the Ben Podcast Network. Tim, you're our man on the street. What do you got there?
So, yeah, Mikey, I have I know how much you love local town council stuff. So, I have a mayor in Connecticut losing his goddamn mind.
Oh no.
No, the lot of
Oh. All right, everybody calm
Quiet
down.
in the chambers, please. Quiet in the chambers.
The floor is yours, Mr. Mayor.
So yes, this is a town in Connecticut, and I was shown this recently, and it is hilarious.
That the America 250 subcommittee, plus the Daughters of the American Revolution, signing of the declaration that the public did, which we're inviting everyone, which is great.
Oh, by the way, Republican mayor. And this is the very beginning of the meeting. This is setting the tone for the rest of the meeting.
And that leads to something that I'd like to address the public here tonight. Is our forefathers for our country believed in freedom, believed in equality, but also believed in civility. And I'm going to address that tonight. First is kind of a lesson in really what does the town council do? So I've had a lot of people ask me, really, what does the town council do?
Mikey, what do you think a town council does?
The business of the people of the town. They make sure the bills get paid, lawn gets cut, old people get help up to the thing for bingo, and have a parade.
So in most cases, the town council is the legislative arm of any municipality.
That's what I said.
Sometimes you don't have a mayor, and the town council first selectman or whatever is also the mayor. So, yeah.
Y'all are weird.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't have your county governments.
Yeah, too cool to have a county, so you just have this weird shit. All right.
Yeah, we have towns. We have municipalities up here in Connecticut.
I live in a village.
Well, I live in a town.
What's wrong with having a county?
So
that several towns can work together to do cool shit together.
Here's the thing.
Don't you like each other? You fucking
Connecticut
sickos.
Used to have county government, and then all the towns got together and decided that's too much control for not us to have. So
there's not even enough of you to complain.
There are enough of us to complain.
Maybe you don't need counties. There's not enough. How many? What's your population?
I think it's about 5 million.
Okay.
You could fit all of the residents of Connecticut into New York City and still have some room.
Right.
But we're not the least populous state in New England.
I'm just saying, y'all act like y'all are so high and mighty that you can't county up like everybody else of a similar size or bigger in some cases. So, I mean, hey, some people like to be obstinate for no other reason other than to be obstinate. We're looking at you. We're looking at you, Rhode Island. We're looking at you, New Hampshire.
That is Connecticut.
All of you fucking nor'easters are just stuck in a way that isn't even beneficial to you anymore. You just do it because, and it's fine. I'm in the Midwest. It's not our problem. We have literal tornadoes and earthquakes and flash floods all the plagues.
Well, I guess then you need county government. We don't have all that. We have blizzards.
We get them
and floods.
Yeah, dude, Chicago I think has like the most extreme fucking weather. Like us and probably where's Sweet at in Nebraska.
Yeah, because it's all flatland. It means anything can happen over there.
We're just in a fucking a bowling alley of bullshit.
We don't get tornadoes that much because the mountains disrupt all that shit.
Nah, so we need mountains. Hey, yo,
mountains.
Man-made mountains.
There you go.
Listen though, sequestered carbon. I grow plant, I cut plant, I make stack. Big stack until giant mound of carbon.
There you
I
go.
sequester carbon.
Or I've seen this done before.
But to 2,000 feet.
You dig a big hole. All right. And then you fill it with trash. Just keep filling it until it becomes its own mountain. We'll call it a landfill.
No more landfills. People need to recycle more. I found out that my apartment complex has like 1 recycling bin and 3 garbage dumpsters. I'm like, well, I guess this will just be my recycling bin because no one else is using it. It should be 2 in 1. Yeah, bastards. We're going to be drinking that shit.
Scott says in the chat, you got too much God in them mountains there. That's why there's no tornadoes.
The dwarf gods. They don't tolerate storms lightly. That's fine.
Anyway, so the mayors in Connecticut kind of get to do whatever they want because there's no county government. It's state government and then municipality. There's no in between.
The town council, let me grab my little bit of notes here. And this is according to our charter.
Hey.
Fucking shuffling papers like
the town
Joe
council
Scarborough over here.
And this is chapter
looking like a young Joe
4 and section 401.
Said
right,
no
Randy?
one ever.
We're going to talk about what the powers and duties are first of the town council. The town council shall have all powers and duties here and thereafter conferred upon said town council and all board powers and duties of which on effective date of this charter were conferred by law upon boards of selectmen except as otherwise specifically provided in this charter. The town council shall have the power to enact, amend, and repeal ordinances which may be introduced by any of its members or by the mayor, provided the same are consistent with the provisions of this charter, the Connecticut general statutes, the state and federal constitutions as determined by the town attorney, and may recommend to the town meeting the creation, consolidation, or abolition of boards, commissions, departments, and administrative offices.
That's what I said.
The town council is authorized in adopting ordinances, incorporate any national.
I don't know why he's reading this. I don't know what happened at the previous
Oh.
meeting where they all forgot what town council did.
You ain't never had this lecture?
No.
With a teacher will be like, oh, okay. Hold on there. No, it's fine. It's okay. Student. Someone who does what I fucking tell them. That's what this is. Let us first confirm our definitions. Let me go ahead. Let's read what the fuck your job is, actually. Let me go. This is a deep well he is drilling here. I'm for it.
I just want to know what happened. I'm gonna have to watch the previous meeting to figure out what went so terribly wrong that he has to define what the town council is.
An ass chewing is about to commence.
Recognized code, rules or regulations which have been published, or any code officially adopted by any administrative agency of the state, or any portion thereof by reference thereto in such ordinance, provided that upon the adoption of any such ordinance, wherein any such code, rules or regulations or portions thereof may be incorporated by reference. There shall be maintained 2 copies of such code, rules and regulations.
Yeah, cool story, bro. What does all that mean?
Yeah, someone's getting their ass
The
chewed.
office of the town clerk for examination by the public. Nothing herein shall be construed to prohibit the town council from appointing by resolution special or temporary boards, commissions, committees, as it may be from time to time deemed necessary and appropriate to the operation of the town government. In such event, said special or temporary boards, commissions, or committees shall be deemed to terminate 1 year after their creation, except that the town council may extend separate temporary boards, commissions, or committees prior to its termination date for a period not to exceed an additional 6 months. The town council may contract for services and they use of facilities with the United States government or any branch thereof of any federal agency, the state of Connecticut, or any agency, political subdivisions thereof, or may, by agreement, join with any such political subdivisions, provided services and facilities in accordance with the applicable provisions of the state of Connecticut general statutes. The town council may fix any charges to be made for services rendered by the town or for the execution of powers vested in the town as provided in Chapter 1 of this chapter,
Skip ahead of
unless
I didn't know he was going to read the whole town charter.
otherwise shall ascertain creations
Dude,
and
that's what I'm
agencies
saying. You
and
are getting
revise
the
allocation
he's
of departments,
literally reading the
offices,
whole thing.
agencies, so as to Section 406
He ain't even
initiative
bullet pointing it. He's
ordinances
reading it.
proposed to the town council.
Not
Section
good.
409 power to overrule the charter. Am I correct, Randy?
Jim,
And the
I'm
reason
on the
why I
ground.
bring that up
It doesn't
tonight
look
is
good.
that's the
It doesn't look
powers of
good,
the
Jim.
town council. So when people come and address the town council about national
vortex.
issues,
Oh,
the
here we
reason
go,
why I
here
bring
we
that
go.
up tonight is that's the powers of the town council. So when people come and address the town council about national issues, it has absolutely nothing to do with this town council and what it does. That's not the venue for that type of speech. That venue is better done to a congressional office or a state or a senator's office. Or if it applies to a state statute, you can talk to your state representatives or your state senator. I'd also like to bring up also within the charter, all meetings of the town council for the transaction of business. This is in
Who wronged him?
Bro, every minute in a council meeting is kind of precious because it's after work. Motherfuckers don't want to be there. It's like, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Flip. And now for the assistant to the, it's like, oh, this is bad. This is a bad corporate call. Yeah.
procedure, section 404. All meetings of the town council for the transaction of business shall be open to the public when in session, and all regular meetings, now this is where it gets important, shall afford to provide for the electors of the town an opportunity to address the town council with suggestions, petitions, and complaints in accordance with the rules and procedures adopted by the town council, provided that the extent permitted in Chapter 3 of the Connecticut General Statutes, the town council may meet in executive session, closed to public when so voted by 2/3 of the town council members present and voting. And the reason why I bring that up, ladies and gentlemen, those are watching here too, it is by the town council,
Baby. Sorry,
right?
it's in my head.
They're wanting to hear from people, but it is that the leisure of the council that people that do not live in New Milford have the ability to address the town council. Is that correct, Randy?
That's correct.
And the town council has done that because we want to hear from people. But with that comes responsibility. And responsibility is civility.
Civility.
And as I am mayor and chairman, right, and preside over the town council, civility will hold. People may not know what civility is, so let me tell you.
Let me back it
According
up.
to the
Back it up.
Institute,
Yeah. Let me back it up. Back it up. No, he gonna back it up for you. Hold on. Back the knowledge truck up for him. They ain't ready. Go ahead. Tell them what the next definition is. Get them
of
passing.
local government, civility. In the context of democratic debate, civility is about how people treat each other. Civility involves display of respect for those who have positions which one disagrees. Even though disagreement plays a necessary role in governance and politics.
He chat GPT'd this.
No, he preaching. That's the Holy Spirit. Tim, shut up.
The issue is how one expresses that disagreement. The key is to focus on the strengths and weaknesses of the proposed solutions to community problems, not to engage in personal attacks against those who favor different solutions. An even more powerful leadership strategy is to listen for the concerns and values that underlines people's diverse perspectives and try to identify points of agreement and common ground. So it talks about how we do that. With rights come responsibilities. Avoid debates and interruptions as we're hearing from our public. Reduce uncertainty, assuring people they will be allowed to share their views. The importance of the council listening, which we all should do. And then the big one is be compassionate about the fear factor. Heckling and applause are not allowed here. And we are going to enforce.
No applause.
I have happy hands. I have restless hand syndrome. I have to. It's very awkward.
Absolutely no heckling. Absolutely no applauding. Absolutely no eyes rolling. I will ask you to leave.
How can you?
He said, "Shut the fuck up! Don't even roll your eyes loudly. Turn down those eyeballs."
How do you stop someone from eye rolling? Hey,
don't you look at me
rolling your eyes back there?
Don't you look at me with that tone of voice? He said, "Law and order, bitch."
No eye rolling. Oh no.
Yo, get the yardstick out. Fuck this shit. He's right. Enough is enough. Shut those. I will muzzle those eyes if you don't fucking shut up.
Don't even fucking blink or you'll get the boots.
You blinking at me? You blinking at me?
You better keep those eyes open the whole time, and I don't want to see them rolling.
Cash Patel is in the meeting. He's like, finally, somebody who gets it.
Oh, boy. I will ask you to leave. Excuse me, sir. I saw your eyes roll. Get the fuck out.
You're done. He's like that. He's like that basketball referee that threw like everyone out the game. Motherfucker had 7 ejections in one game. That shit was hilarious.
Absolutely no heckling. Absolutely no.
Yo, this is like a bad open mic. Don't heckle the comedians. Don't eye roll at them, and do not clap for them. They do not need your sympathy.
He said, "This is gonna run like a clock."
I don't want any noises in my town council meetings.
Actually, everybody email me what you're gonna say. I'll read it.
In fact, we're going to stop having these meetings. I will turn this meeting around.
Actually, the meetings are at my house.
Yeah.
And everyone needs to bring a snack. Okay, and I'm gluten-free snack. And don't you be bringing fruit trays in here.
No charcuterie.
Do the work.
Applauding. Absolutely no eyes rolling. I will ask you to leave. Polls suggest people fear public speaking. I know a lot of people that do. This fear can come from concerns of being judged negatively or having ideas that people will ridicule or reject, allowing cheering and booing and other forms of heckling.
Yo, who made this fucking snowflake, by the way?
Yo, he's spitting. Y'all are hurting people's feelings, booing his shit.
I'm hurt. You said something mean to me in a public comment.
Tim, just because I want to back a white supremacist like these people are doing, just because I want to give all the money to ICE, just because I want to give everyone's data and everyone's land to a data center, doesn't mean that people should come up and heckle me.
Just because I won't let you guys talk about how much you hate Trump at our town council meetings.
Yeah, just because I want to bend over backwards for an administration that is actively trying to harm us. And then people are like judging me for like what I say.
Just because I let ICE in our town, you people are upset.
I gave out gift cards to all the ICE agents from my like what the yeah, people are gonna say, hey, fuck you. You suck.
So far we learned you're not allowed to talk about national issues at the town council meeting.
I keep getting told I suck. And they kept calling for someone named Boo. I don't even know who that is.
And I told them to stop clapping.
Every time someone would cheer, then someone would clap.
I don't get it.
They should be clapping for me.
Discourages people from sharing their views. Even silence or no applause can be perceived as a rejection. It also runs the risk that those who do speak will focus more on getting applause.
What do we do? What do we do?
Motherfucker, and you better do it right.
We're not allowed to clap, but we're not allowed to not clap?
You heard what he said. Now get it done.
If I clap, I hurt him. If I don't clap, I hurt him. What do I do?
Get it done.
Oh my God.
You do it is what you do.
He's like, I don't want noise, but I don't want silence. Can someone turn on a white noise generator?
It better not be fucking silence. I tell you what, and you better not fucking clap. You better fucking
just snap the whole meeting. I want snaps.
Fucking pat you. You better pat your lap. You better lap pat. You know we don't do clapping in here. It's fucking aggressive.
So if you are seen, you will be asked to leave.
Anyone seen in the meeting will be put out of the meeting. But let's go through the definitions of why we need to have the meetings again. Bro literally spent 15 minutes talking about what everyone's job is and said, and none of it should be done. None of this should happen.
Ah, Chrissy, damn.
They was doing that not at the meeting. They had a whole bunch of thick constituents just clapping in the audience. No one could even hear the speaker. It was so thunderous.
Well, and apparently they're all from out of town because he doesn't like that either.
From Atlanta.
They're busting them in.
They're busting them in to disrupt the meeting, clap it all out. It's crazy.
And moving the conversation towards addressing difficult issues. Eye rolling and grimacing can be nonverbal forms of heckling and also have no place in communities that value mutual respect. So I'm putting everyone on notice, those that are watching here tonight, those that may be seeing it on TV, those that are here, or those that may hear it secondhand. We will not tolerate it. We will not be disrespectful to one another.
You should have practiced
We will
that.
be in a professional manner speaking to the town council of things that are pertinent to the council, to the community. If you have a national issue, talk to our senators, talk to our congresspeople.
Nah, bro, I want to talk to you about how much I fucking hate Trump.
So he said, I don't have to deal with that.
Oh, well, also, I heard we're not allowed to grimace either. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do at these meetings?
Grimace, Hamburglar, the bird girl, none of it.
Mayor McCheese.
None of it.
God damn.
You better go in there with a Guy Fawkes mask.
Yeah, right. Chrissy's right. And this is what
These were the free
heard.
speech advocates.
Right. What the fuck, man? I thought we were all about free speech.
No.
First Amendment. I can grimace in town council meetings if I want.
I have a medical condition called fuck you.
I'm sorry. This eye roll is involuntary.
It's not my fault you're stupid. They said something dumb. My body does what my body does. My eyes are smart. It knew that they knew that was stupid. They roll on their own.
Listen, man, like, you know, I can't control if my wife eye rolls at me. You can't control it if she eye rolls at you.
What if me and Tim go to the meeting and eye roll each other? Is that allowed?
Right.
Or is it just the speaker we're not allowed to eye roll? Are there no, is it like a cone attack, or is it like line of sight? How does the spell work? How does the damage work? We talking AoE? Is it AoE? Is it
yeah, it's an area of effect. Obviously, we're talking about silence the spell, and it's just it's a sphere around you.
Like darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean, if I'm casting like a small darkness between me and Tim, I don't know what that has to do with the speaker.
Right.
Like you're not even in my little bubble. And maybe I'm bubbling behind you and you just happen to be in my bubble now. I'm bubbling around you.
Ollie says from his restrictions, it sounds like he's hoping to be hurt.
You lucky I don't got gas money to be going all the way out there.
Talk to the delegation. These personal attacks are stopping as of right now.
Right now?
Oh, I could have just got one in.
Damn.
So I thank everyone for listening to that.
And now get out.
And again, we want our residents to come here.
Someone says, yeah.
Their
shit.
opinions as it pertains to what we
I think
can
it gets
do
better. I
on
think he
the
does
town
have
council.
people clap.
If you have a zoning issue, please go to zoning.
No.
If you have something for the Board of Finance, if you have something for Zoning Board of Appeals, if you have something there, please go to those boards and address your concerns there as well.
No.
So, with that being said,
I'm a bad customer.
I'd like to move on. I'd like to invite Ms. Norcross up first, talking about America 250 and our wonderful Declaration of Independence. And Mayor Furman, thank you.
That's funny.
So I don't want to scroll through this whole thing to figure out where it is, but there is clapping and it's instigated by the mayor. He wants people to clap for America in some of these 250 speeches, and there's clapping, and he's like, yay, clapping. But then 5 minutes ago, he said, no fucking clapping.
Tim, he never said that.
He did. He said
no, he didn't. Tim, he didn't say
it. We have it on record. It's on the show. This show is a public record.
Chat, did he say it? He didn't say it, Tim. He didn't say
it. Scott says the lady in the turquoise shirt over here is hiding her hands.
She's got a gun.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Dark Lord Greg, $2 in the super chat. No national issues. Now on to America 250.
That's funny.
Oh boy. Just they tie themselves up in knots over this stuff, man, and the contradictions just happen naturally.
It's like, how did they not? Can you not see down the road that? You know what I mean? Are you over driving your headlights that bad? Shit. Like this should be. I mean, slow down, and you won't just walk into so many rakes. Like Jesus.
I got some different sort of civility for you, Mikey.
Oh boy.
The Doge Committee holds a hearing on the Smithsonian's efforts to reshape the past.
Oh boy.
We have to have civility in our history, Mikey. Civility in our history.
Civility they want, huh?
Mr. Gale from Texas, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for holding this hearing and to the witnesses for taking the time to travel all the way out here. Director Hardig, thank you for being...
Also, Forbes, get it together. They spelled house wrong. It says the Hoos. The Hoos Doge Committee.
The hose. The hose Doge.
Forbes, get your shit together.
They're very tired. They only have 87 live streams going right now. They're taking a break. God.
Yeah, you know, Greg's right. Celebrating the party is patriotic. Booing the party is political.
Whatever. I mean, these guys are all on limited life cycles now because everyone's getting pretty sick of bad politics. So basic good politics is about to get very, very in fashion.
Yeah.
Capable officials is all the bare minimum now. That's all you just do normal shit, please. Just do normal shit.
Just be able to do your job. That's all we want.
Without help.
Right.
Would you say that the goal of history, even if it's not properly carried out, would you say that the goal of history is to be objective?
Answer the question.
Thank you, sir, for the question. I think that
Senator.
there are many goals of history, and certainly as you collect, as we do, examine evidence, create
Is
scholarship.
objectivity one of the goals of history?
We strive to be objective and nonpartisan and not based on any
So
ideology.
it's one of the goals. Doesn't that seem a little bit concerning? It
is that?
certainly does to me because
I think he's a Dem from Texas.
Okay.
They said his name. I forgot what it was.
Okay.
as part of this white supremacy document that your organization has promoted, objectivity as a core and defining aspect of white supremacy culture. Do you think that it's the goal of the Smithsonian Institution to promote white supremacy culture?
Sir, do you mind sharing with me which document?
White supremacy culture right here. This is part of the mass action toolkit that your organization has promoted for several years now under your leadership.
Mm.
Is that a lesson from a thing? Or they're just like, and also, here's how to be white supremacist. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit more context instead of like, here's your free hood. Like, what are you talking about?
Supremacy culture at the Smithsonian.
Am I promoting a white?
Ma'am, is this a difficult question?
It doesn't make sense.
No, sir, I'm just thinking about the mass action toolkit. We didn't develop it, but back to your question, no, we're not promoting any ideology.
Oh, he's a Republican from Texas. I see. I see where this is going now.
That's why I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, his question is bad, but now I see he's trying to trap her, and that's why it's bad. It had too many traps in it and not enough question. There was too much butter on not enough bread. Too much trap, not enough question.
He played a handful of trap cards, but no monster cards.
Yeah, like, what are you trying to do exactly? You can't do anything, can you? I don't even know how to answer you because I don't even know what that is.
Aha, you stumbled into my 5 trap cards.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Does it concern you that your goal is objectivity? One of your goals is objectivity, and your mass action toolkit references objectivity as a defining characteristic of white supremacy culture?
It's not our toolkit.
It is your toolkit. You've been promoting it for quite some time.
We did not come up with the toolkit, sir.
But you've been promoting it.
Hold on.
It is used as a reference.
The whole trap was the word objectivity.
Oh boy.
You asked her if they use objectivity. She's like, aha, but in this white supremacy packet that you guys are promoting, it says that objectivity is part of it. I've got you. Man, what are you talking about, you fucking weirdo?
Is he trying to say that she thinks objectivity is white supremacy?
Yes, and that's what they're using.
And that's the gotcha, is that they want to promote objectivity because it's the fucking Smithsonian.
No, because it's white supremacy.
Wow.
Says the Texan. Are you fucking joking?
Once again, tying themselves up in knots.
That is the worst trap I have ever seen. Ugliest trap known to man.
Oh, Ollie, I was making a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, but it would also work in Munchkin as well.
That's crazy.
Since I believe probably in 2019, 2020.
Yes, under your leadership, it has been used as a reference. Is Mickey Mouse racist?
Mickey Mouse is not racist.
It's not racist. According to the Smithsonian institution, one of your exhibits referenced Mickey Mouse as representing, quote, vestiges of longstanding traditions of blackface minstrelsy. Would you describe that as racist?
No, the historical trajectory of the origins of Mickey
she's not
Mouse
gonna let you answer.
tied directly
So Mickey Mouse
to-
is rooted in racism.
There
Is that
you
your
go.
testimony?
No, sir, it's rooted in minstrelsy.
Minstrelsy, and you don't think that blackface minstrelsy is racist?
It had
That's not what she
certain
said.
obvious
not what she
racial
said. That's what you
overtones that have
said.
been well documented.
You
and
think
are
that that's
regrettable.
problematic that Mickey Mouse also has those racial overtones?
It's not for me to
Pause it,
determine what's
Tim.
problematic. It's determined to me.
Now you care about black people?
Right.
Y'all over here trying to shut down the Smithsonian that has some of the few historical relics from the uprising of the uppity black. Like, and now you going, you know what? Go ahead and go after Disney if you want to, big guy. Good luck getting in next time. When you go on recess and you try to get in the gates, good luck. Good motherfucking luck, because guess who's gonna be standing there with you? Where do you think you're going? You're not getting in here. You're gonna have to wait outside there, guy.
Christy says, hang on, I'm so confused. Are the Republicans moaning about the Smithsonian's promoting white supremacy? I thought Republicans loved white supremacy.
Well, when they're talking about the white supremacy in the museum, they're putting it in a bad light.
Yeah,
And that's not acceptable.
That's not acceptable when they say that, oh, well, perhaps, you know, the way that Mickey Mouse was originally drawn is kind of like racist. They're like saying, oh yeah, no, that kind of animation style could be considered racist. And they're like, are you saying that Mickey Mouse is fucking racist?
How dare you accuse Mickey Mouse of being a minstrel?
Have you no decency, sir? Madam.
Are revved up.
You have no decency. You have no honor.
I think he lost the culling.
No,
I think he lost the
Corey. Oh, wait. Here we go. I found it.
Oh.
You have no decency. You have no honor.
Tim.
What?
Get the buttons ready.
Uh-oh.
It happened.
I got the buttons. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the air horns.
Broke my ass.
Mandy's Candy.
Ooh.
It can only good happen.
J Mart.
I love Tesla.
Secular Rarity.
Well, fuck the hell off.
Steve's 7013.
Your data, dumbass.
Zen Scout.
Y'all just being numbnuts right now because you forget your own history.
Jenny Davies.
Without the bull.
Oh. Nightmare Fuel. Dangly balls.
Fuck your face.
Oh, Mark, why'd you say that?
Mark, calm down, Mark. How'd you get in this meeting? Intrepid Chimp.
Coming out.
Jag Opal.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
That fucking fish cracks me up so bad. Pepper Moon 612.
Democrats are revved up.
Congratulations, you guys are all officially Binsiders. And this hour, along with every hour this week, has been brought to you commercial free thanks to our patron, Scott. Viper Scott. Everybody say thank you, Viper, in the chat right now.
Oh, how
right
fucking square it is.
Right now, I'm going to start breaking shit. Right now. I love you all.
My time.
And is it still there? Boom. Reposted. There it is. Feast upon it. The post of your dreams.
Ooh.
That is all 500 episodes of our 500 videos of our evidence and sources.
That's many evidence and sources.
That's the headliners 1, 2, and 3 playlist all together.
And just a smidgen of nonsense.
There's probably at least 50 things in there we never covered.
Yeah.
But me and you have talked about, and then we just never did it on the show.
Ooh.
So tons of stuff in there.
Renewing their membership for a 4th month, Dan Gleeballs.
New achievement.
You love that thing. He loves it.
Anyway, yeah, so check out our fucking playlist. It's got all the videos. There is a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot, but there is a bunch of stuff we didn't get to cover because we've just run out of time, man.
Tim doesn't want to do 5-hour shows because he's a coward.
My brain cannot stay focused for that long.
I'm in it to win it, baby. I will not be broken.
Eagle-eyed listeners will realize that when I start yawning, my brain has turned off.
It's just pure coast. Isaac Newton behind the wheel. Unless he's acted up by another force, he's fine.
Anyway, back to this fucking guy.
What's accurate?
Is that right?
Yes,
is it important to be polite?
Excuse me, sir?
Is it important to be polite?
It's fucking not. It's just not. You know
Why are
what's
you
important?
asking her that?
You know what's important? Being correct.
Word.
Yes, sir.
It's also interesting because the same mass action toolkit that your organization has been promoting references politeness as a defining characteristic of white supremacy culture.
Oh my God.
God. He is complaining
about my God.
Politeness as white. Have you fucking seen a white supremacist? Those dudes are not polite.
Right.
They are disrespectful motherfuckers.
So he's found a packet and he's gone through the white supremacy part. Why'd you go to that section? I wonder. And then he's picked out sentences from it and asking her if she does any of the things from those sentences.
Dude, she runs the Smithsonian.
Oh my God.
Cut her a fucking break, man. She doesn't make every single policy that's ever happened in the Smithsonian.
On page 14 of the coloring book that you guys put out, I was working on it before this. It's very hard and
Come on, yeah, come on, guy.
Back of me hand.
Do you consider politeness to be good? Then why are you calling it white supremacist?
Do you think white kittens deserve to die? Like, shut up, bitch. Being nice is racist.
Ma'am, do you think being nice is racist? Yes or no?
Why do you hate white people?
It's one of those Jordan Peterson arguments where he's like, you can't blame white people or the patriarchy or men, but that is the total reason for everything.
But you keep blaming criminals for crimes.
What? Who would have thunk? Criminals are out there causing all the crimes.
Criminals criming it up out there.
No, sir.
You're not. Can you help me?
No, sir.
You're not.
No, sir.
Ma'am, are you a white supremacist?
No, sir.
You're not.
Wow.
Can you help me square why your organization says that being polite is part of being a white supremacist?
Read the whole thing, dumbass.
I'm pretty sure specifically in that document, it said that saying bless your heart is white supremacist.
I mean, it's just fuck you, but I mean, whatever. That's all it means.
Exactly familiar with that passage of the mass action toolkit, which is not.
I can show you the
one that we
passage it's right
developed.
here.
I don't
see if I can find it. What is
Pardon
it?
me?
I said I just read you the passage from.
I'll go back after it's done.
And then your question was, sir?
We're gonna move on. What is Latina power?
What is Latino power?
Latina power.
Latina power would be the forces derived from being a Latina.
Do you think that it's appropriate for the Smithsonian Institution to sell Latina power paraphernalia?
Oh my, paraphernalia? Dude, it's fucking merch. Get over yourself. It's
What
a
is it?
Latina power hat. Look at this, Mikey. Look at this. This is what he's talking about.
It's pink.
It's pink and it says Latina power on it. You think that's appropriate for the Smithsonian to sell?
Why not?
Right.
Especially
Why not?
Especially in like September, which is Hispanic Heritage Month.
You know what he's upset about? He's upset that they don't have pink hats and shirts that don't say white power on them.
Why can't we have one?
If you got a hat that says Latina power, why can't we have a hat that says white power? It's what he thinks.
Because white is made up, stupid. That's like, I really wish there was a way for me to just like sit all white people down on a couch and be like, do you know why you're white? Like, did you even think about it? And it's not just like the color of your skin, like the historical, political, and like the ramifications of decisions made before, why you're a white person and why you're not an Italian, why you're not an Irishman. Right?
Because,
like all of y'all's wasn't white originally.
Right. You were considered not white because you weren't Anglo-Saxon and Protestant.
And most of those people, even if after they immigrated, they were German or German Dutch or Prussian or something like they maintained the heritage from their European country. White people was all of the underlings, all the Irish, all the Catholics, all the Italians, all of them. They needed somewhere to put them, lower whites, lesser whites. They needed to put them somewhere above black. So we'll just say all blacks can stay down there. No mention of our national heritage because no one tracked that shit. And then we'll just forgive all of the lesser whites and they can come up here with us. Like, and that was 1870 ish. And so that there was no white people like in the ways that everyone's talking about. Like there was Negroes and free people. They didn't care. And then there was like a German or an Italian or whatever. They didn't care about there was no white like that. So the social construct wasn't constructed.
I want to continue this discussion in a minute. So I will acknowledge the 10 memberships and we will do it in a minute. But I want to say it's made up, guys. The points are made up. All right. It doesn't matter. There is no difference between the skin colors of people and their genetics and how well they do at things. There's just not, it doesn't exist. Race is a social construct.
Correct.
That's what they teach in sociology, is that race is a social construct. We made it up.
We made
it up so we could stratify people in the classes.
Correct.
And this idiot, this fucking moron right here is like, oh, why is there a Latina powered purse and not a white power purse?
Because white is made up and Latina is real.
Right. They're talking about an ethnic background and you're talking about the color of someone's skin. Those are two different things.
Tim, all of the people from Whitelandia are very offended by you saying that. Like that's what everyone's missing. There is no white country that everyone's from. White is a collective social construct term for pale skin Europeans or people passing as them. And like to the naked eye.
The logical conclusion of what this guy thinks is eugenics.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he wants.
Yep. He wants racial purity.
Yeah. And he wants what he really wants is the forced politeness of racism, because there is a forced politeness there. And what he really wants is for the Smithsonian to put out exhibits that specifically say that white people are great and slavery never happened. That's what he wants.
No, it happened, but it wasn't that bad.
Right. They learned
it was only
skills.
It was like 2 months. It wasn't even that long. Like no one even knows how long it was. It was only a little bit.
Like that's the logical conclusion of what this guy wants.
He's whitewashing.
Yeah.
That's why they got whitewashing, you know? It just works out like that, you know. Sometimes you just get like it.
Yeah, he doesn't want anything to be Latino washed, I guess. I don't know.
No more brown washing.
No more brown washing.
All right, hold on. Let's do the thing.
All right.
I got him.
All right.
Oh God, I'm dying. Kevin Hawthorne.
Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards.
Kevin, do it. Michael Brown.
Baby.
John Fabiano.
He's a real stiff.
Oh, a friendly xenomorph. That's
he's
good.
looking down the end of his little nose.
That Opal guy.
Watch it.
I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
Philip Axford.
Blah, blah, gay sex. Blah, blah, Congress.
Calvin Barrett. Paul Musqueam.
Wow.
Thank you for your question, Senator.
Lost Missionary. Oh, wait, never mind. Bet 837.
This is sick shit.
Jen Kufal.
I did this. Why can't you?
Congratulations, you're all now bin siders. Everybody, thank Viper Scott in the chat right now. I demand it for yet another hour of commercial-free broadcast.
On top of all the other hours that we have to do a commercial-free broadcast.
This is commercial-free in this piece. This is the People's Radio.
Moses Atori says in the chat, I just want to know why Tim doesn't have that hat.
Yeah, where's your Latina power hat? We should both be wearing it next week. That shit would be so funny. That would be fun.
Oh, boy.
Institution to sell Latina power paraphernalia.
They're taking over.
Hats, mugs, other things that say Latina power.
Dude, I want a Latina power mug. That sounds awesome.
That sounds dope.
I believe that the merchandise our store sells.
I'm asking you if it's appropriate.
Tries to reflect the richness of the communities.
So your testimony is that it is appropriate?
Those are your words, sir.
I'm asking you, is it appropriate to sell Latina power paraphernalia? It's a yes or no question.
Yes, bitch.
I don't
It's
have
for
control
sale.
over what is sold
I'm
in our
asking you if it's
stores.
appropriate. I didn't ask you if you have control over it. Is
I
it
understood you,
appropriate?
sir. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Again, we strive to represent all Americans and including
Is it
in our
appropriate? Yes or
merchandise.
no?
We strive to represent all Americans in our museums, including in our merchandise.
Is that right? My
Yes,
time's
sir.
up.
Thank you, sir.
Thank God.
What an annoying little prick.
What a piece of shit. Like,
Just
honestly.
a little prick. God, you're annoying.
What a motherfucker.
little fucking Joffrey motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, seriously.
Fucking just irritate the shit out of me so quickly.
Okay,
God.
I got one more, and then we'll turn it over to the playlist.
Okay.
This is the same congressional hearing of the Hose Doge Committee. Fucking look at Forbes. They didn't even change it on this one. Come on, guys, get it together. Who's fact checking them?
Hosen and Dogen.
Who's spell checking them?
Spell check?
I know, it's all fucking Chat GPT now. Clive says Doge is funny because they can't cut mandatory spending because it's set in law. They're targeting discretionary spending, which isn't exactly what they were advertised to do.
Yeah. And they also spent more money than they saved because most of the fucking shit that they claimed to save was expiring contracts that had already been paid out. And they're just like, oh, well, there, I just saved $50 million. It's like,
right.
They've already been paid.
Yeah, I remember last year.
Yeah, but I just claimed it.
They were double counting things and things that didn't exist. And when someone actually looked at their website, they're like, actually, it's only like $5 billion you guys have saved us.
Right. But Elon needed a fucking a 40-inch flat screen in his office right now because I'm so stressed out for my brain. I need to play video games right now. Whiny bitch. I love, dude, Landon calling him Space Karen is the funniest shit ever.
Yeah,
that
is
so
pretty hilarious.
He is the #1 Space Karen out here in the streets.
Shout out to Landon.
The best burn from the biggest brain.
Christy posted Musk news. Elon Musk expresses regret about Doge and wading into Trump's orbit.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably because his earnings report for Tesla was lower than expected, and they had to redefine what their sales goals were for the year because people aren't buying Teslas
at all.
Yeah.
I think there's
Dave Blase in the chat.
Yo.
Because
I think his sales were down like over 50% in Europe, and I think they're down 40 here. China has no need for a Tesla. Like a Tesla in China is like a fucking a cardboard box with like one of those soapbox cars, like the Red Bull people go down with the costumes. Yeah, that's what a fucking Tesla looks like over in China. They have the real EVs over there.
And whenever I see a Cybertruck, I have the urge to throw up on it. So
did we watch that thing where the guy polished it to a mirror finish?
Yes, yeah, we did.
Most treacherous fucking vehicle in the name of anything. Oh, it's like, is that a car coming at me? Oh God, it's me.
Mr. Frost from Florida, you recognize, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I got to say, listening to this hearing, I think many of my colleagues would benefit from actually stepping foot in the Smithsonian institutions, maybe not just reading talking points from the White House or reading what they're supposed to say. I've been in these museums. I mean, talking about the National Museum of African American History and Culture specifically, it tells the whole story. The ugly and how.
Fun fact, if you slam a Tesla door, it will destroy it.
It's the only weakness that we have in our model.
The Teslas are made of explodium.
What a whiny Klansman. Exactly.
America and Americans came together to get rid of slavery, to fight Jim Crow. But it tells the whole story. So maybe this committee should do like a field trip and actually go through these institutions.
Oh my God.
Field trip.
Oh man, we're going to do a field trip to the Smithsonian?
Oh, dude, that sounds... They should... you know what, Tim? In our administration, that'll be the first thing we do. In the first 100 days, we're going to ensure that all of the public officials actually get their asses out to some of these museums and learn a fucking thing or two, because clearly winning an election doesn't mean you actually fucking know anything about this country.
The Smithsonian, MoMA, the Yale Art Gallery, that's another good one.
Yeah.
There's a lot there.
We're going to have to culture up these swine.
I'm sure they have a museum or two in Chicago. I don't know. I've never been there.
Well, don't bother, because you're not allowed. I talked to the alderman, and all your little fucking pizza jokes. Fuck you, guy. How about that, fucko?
Oh, did he say no clapping or eye rolling too?
Mayor Johnson don't play that bullshit. You clapping here, we clapping back. You know what I'm saying? We won't do that.
The full story be told, because I would contend that many of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle have never stepped foot in many of these institutions, at least not in a long time.
He's saying you ain't never been to a museum.
Said you can't even read the placards.
He said you illiterate.
He said you can't even read good in public. You get nervous.
He said you can't even read the papers you're looking at.
That's why you got it highlighted.
Director Hartig, thank you for being here.
They handed it to you with the highlighted section already done.
As a historian.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Frost.
I see a lot of pictures over there.
I thought I was going to be an English major, but I took my first history class, and I was rowing crew for UCLA at the time, and I hoisted my 10-speed on my shoulder, and I walked up the stairs to the history department, and I declared that I wanted to be an historian. And since then, as a public servant, and as a public historian, in which we look at archives, and
there are two jobs out there for historians. Write a book about write a book about history, run a museum. Those are the only two jobs.
Bookstore owner.
Bookstore owner, yes. From what I can tell, probably a boring bookstore. Historians do not like reading fun books.
I'm about to say there's a market there.
Listen, I was a history major for a little bit.
You and Tim. You and Mark. You're Tim.
Yeah. You know what happens? History majors become disillusioned, and then they become political science majors.
And then they become podcasters.
Yeah. An academic.
It's the natural evolution, like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard.
Yeah, it goes history undergrad, political science graduate,
yes,
podcaster.
Correct. I just skipped all that. I took the video games academic athletic scholarship. I streamed my way to politics.
Material culture and museum work and historic preservation work.
Someone has a
been
puppy.
completely motivated to figure out how then I can best serve the nation. And being the Elizabeth Macmillan director of the museum certainly is the highest calling.
Yeah, thank you.
Fourth column.
Gonzalez, are you a professional historian?
That's true.
Actually, I have been paid by publishers to write history, so I am.
Okay, how many exhibits have you curated?
Oh yeah, this is the fucking Doge witness that he's talking to now. The people, the guy the Republicans brought. Ooh boy.
Oh no, I'm not a curator.
Okay, how many exhibits have you curated? It's a separate question.
I haven't curated any exhibits
Okay,
because I'm not a curator.
Dr. Hartig, thank you. You haven't curated any exhibits. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dr. Hartig, is your work partisan?
No, sir, our work is not. We don't seek to advance any political agenda.
Yes, ma'am. Does the museum take political sides or have a political agenda?
No, sir.
Woke.
Does the museum have exhibits that challenge people?
How you gonna not take a side? That's already taken a side. You're not taking my side. That means you're not on my side. That means you're on their side.
And by then, its very nature, if we tell it in its richness, we absolutely, I think, have objects that can make people uncomfortable. And, you know, I hearken back to Secretary Bunch's
Tell your
words
great-granddaddy
that he
not to
was
do
told
it and you
by
won't be
a
uncomfortable.
sharecropper that, you know, tell the people
Not my fault.
both what they want to hear and what they need to hear. So I think depending on where you are, certainly there can be a level of discomfort.
Thank you. What review process does a museum use before opening an exhibit?
So the museum goes through a rigorous.
He literally asked, buddy, hey, you ever done any of this? Okay, shut up.
He was like, sir, have you ever opened an exhibit? No? Okay, well then watch this.
Okay, let me talk to somebody who actually knows what they're talking about.
He's like, well, I wrote a history book once, so that makes me a historian.
That's great. Here's your coloring book. There's three crayons.
Presentation
Red,
of
blue,
the way
yellow.
in which
One,
exhibit
2, 3.
objects and stories and interpretation relate to one another.
I
Sir,
love you. One,
sir,
2,
do you know
3.
do you know the Brushy Brush song?
Well, here's a tablet. They get you in your high chair with some snacks. You like goldfishies?
Do you need a bib?
Can we get the nuggets? Can we get nuggets for the witness? Thank you.
Yeah, he said nuggies, but they're nuggets.
Yeah, precisely dino nuggies. Can you get the dino nuggies for the witness, please? And another coloring book. I got you. One more coloring book for him. Yes.
That's reviewed extensively. Also, depending on the size of the exhibit, our In Pursuit of Life, Liberty, and Happiness exhibition, our 250 object exhibition for America 250, went through exhaustive review with also peer reviews as well. Then it is presented up to the undersecretaries and often the secretary in conversation with our review.
Thank you, Director. Mr. Gonzalez, who should decide what's in a museum?
I would say that the curator, but also overseen by the leadership of the museum. The taxpayer does spend $1.1 billion in the Smithsonian, so the Smithsonian is accountable to the American taxpayer.
It's like $2 a person every year.
We have 350 million citizens. Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry, $3.33 a person.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
We got the fucking spirit of
All right,
St.
thank
Louis
you.
on fucking
I have
wires.
a
in
yes
there.
or no
Shut
question.
up. It's worth it. Okay. Shut up.
Should exhibits capture American history as it happened without bias?
Yes.
Was slavery a part of American history?
Yes.
Was Jim Crow a part of American history?
Yes.
Is it important that museums discuss these topics at length so people understand the gravity?
Absolutely, yes.
Do you believe that American art should be consistent with the Trump administration's cultural and political goals?
I have no idea what that is. I cannot comment on that.
Do you believe that American art, or do you believe that the Smithsonian's goals should be consistent with the Trump's administration's cultural and political goals?
I don't know how you define that. I cannot answer it.
It's Trump's goals, dumbass.
You seem to
not
have a
his.
long-standing personal vendetta against the Smithsonian that started well before the White House report. And I ask you those questions because I'm concerned about censorship. I'm no historian either, just like you.
I am.
But I know
I've
that
been
Nazi
paid.
Germany weaponized art and museums to demonize certain groups. Dr. Blight, if Congress or the White House starts deciding historical interpretation, how is that different from political censorship?
Damn, son.
It is political censorship. Their model may indeed be Joseph Goebbels' Committee on Enlightenment, which is what...
Whoa. The dude straight up said, yeah, they're doing Nazi shit.
They're gurgling it up.
Oh, shit.
the Nazis called their committee that tried to control museums.
Well, there you go. It's Nazi shit.
See, Adams's grandpa's plane is up there hanging by wires, so it can be cool.
So they're trying to do Nazi shit.
Oh, but when I call them Nazis, you know, you're really being so divisive. You're being so divisive when you call these names, like fascist.
Wait, let's hear it again.
It is political censorship. Their model may indeed be Joseph Goebbels' Committee on Enlightenment, which is what the Nazis called their committee that tried to control museums.
Got him.
I mean, who's confused? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's in doubt that this is what they're doing? They've been trying to do this. But every time motherfucker said something, it was, well, technically, he's allowed to be a little bit, you know, discriminatory. Like, he fucking, like, the shithole countries and ban all the Muslims. Like, dude, he's a xenophobic Nazi. What do you want? This is what he is. He's always been this. And the fact that he resonated with so many people has a lot of people afraid to look inward. Why did he resonate with me so much? Why is this appealing to me? Right? Did any of them ever have any introspection into why someone like that is attracting them? No. And they're afraid to now that the gas is $800 a fucking barrel.
I was going to mention that. I was like, Trump, boy, he's really raising those gas prices right in time for school to start. That motherfucker.
Yeah. Wait till and all them backpacks and you know the kids grow about a foot every about 6 weeks in the summer.
Yeah.
So they're all gonna need new jeans, new underwears, new socks, new shoes. And where's that stuff come from? Not America. And there's tariffs on all that shit. This is what we warned about.
It is expensive to be racist.
It's true. Being an isolationist is pricey. And we can't afford that shit.
No, I can't afford fucking $5 a gallon gasoline.
No, y'all need to make y'all better make nice over there. we can't do this. Let's see. I need to add you. How did I add you before? Okay, here we go.
You got it. Yeah,
unlisted. Oh wait.
And then it'll be like, oh hey,
where's the collaborator thing? Share. Invite collaborators.
Oh my god, Bobert goes after this lady too.
All right, I put it in the private chat.
Yo,
oh, you want to play it?
Huh? Yeah, I'll play it because Bobert is fucking out of her goddamn mind.
She is a warrior without a war.
I know.
And it's really bad because her district, she had to, because you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, she had to switch districts because she had to move to switch districts because she was going to lose in that seat. So she went to the southeast corner of Colorado, which is the place that needed that water reclamation thing built.
Yes.
And it was on Fed money. Trump closed it up. And then and he held it up too, I think, because what's her face was still in prison.
Yeah.
Peters. So maybe they'll get their water now that the governor has released her or he commuted her sentence. But yeah, she fucking ended up, not only did she piss him off by doing the thing, but she put herself in a very vulnerable spot to get individually punished by the admin for going against him. Oh, there it goes. There's the first Sean.
Oh, that might have been actually a tired yawn. I haven't had coffee today. My brain is still focused. I will, you know what? I will tell you when I lose focus.
Ms. Bobert from Colorado.
I lost focus.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Director Hartig, you've said that history is a prime tool of social justice, and that the museum works to reframe the traditional celebratory narrative of U.S. history. Isn't that just a polished way of saying that you intend to use a taxpayer-funded national museum to push a racial narrative that divides Americans by their skin color and by...
I'm sorry, what?
Again, another white person that doesn't know what white means.
Right. Come on.
Yet another one that doesn't understand.
Guilt. The Americans by their skin color and by guilt.
Good morning, ma'am, and thank you for the questions. I have said in a number of my talks that I grow, I think, increasingly confident that history can be a tool.
So you're using taxpayer-funded dollars to divide our country by racism and guilt.
No, ma'am. I'm using
guilt. Hey, quit making us feel guilty. All
Mikey,
right.
Do you feel guilty?
No.
I don't feel guilty.
Well, I had nothing to do with this, so stop making me feel guilty. And I didn't secretly clap in class.
Listen, all these fucking Republican snowflakes have not made it through the stages of grief, I guess.
No, not yet. They're still in denial.
You just have to accept that white people did bad things in the past. And it's not a reflection of you unless you take it that way.
Unless you want it to be a reflection of you. And some of them are like forcing the reflection of themselves up there.
The biggest problem is that some of these people are like, well, that's my heritage you're talking about there, buddy.
Which it isn't.
It's not.
It's like, okay, well, if your fucking dad was an axe murderer, that doesn't mean, all right, let me go to Home Depot. Like, what the fuck? That does not. I'm 18, better go get me a chainsaw. Like, what the fuck? Is that what people think heritage means?
If you see an exhibit at a museum that is about slavery, it's not meant to make you feel guilty. It's meant to make you think.
Right.
It's meant to make you wonder why you have it so good and other people have it so bad.
Or it's literally just a diary of this country's history.
Right.
It happened already. So there is no being guilty about it. It literally already happened.
If you feel guilty, perhaps you should reflect on that.
Why do you feel guilty? What about this makes you feel guilt? Look inside. Look inside to find the answer.
Stop making it everyone else's problem, Lauren Fulber.
the power of
Madam Director, you changed the museum's mission away from
Tim, she's a grandma. You better watch your mouth.
presenting American history toward empowering people to create a more just and compassionate future.
Was she the one given a handy at the Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was a grandma when that happened. Or maybe her kid, I think her son's girlfriend or whatever was pregnant still. So I don't know if the kid was out, but oh yeah. And she's also the one who's always been about abstinence only.
Yeah.
And then her kid, I mean, she was a teen mother, and then her teenager became a teen parent, but she's still on the abstinence only education. That's the only way to do it, guys. That's the only way to keep kids from having babies young, is to do exactly what she did, which was have a baby young and then have a kid who also had a baby young. When will the whites be babies having babies? You know what I'm saying?
Having babies. And where are all of the dads in this situation?
Where are the white men? Where are the moderate white men?
They're lonely. They're lonely.
Lauren Boebert's right there. She got a bunch of kids too. And
Mikey,
the guy that she was giving, the guy she got caught giving that handy job to, owned a gay bar. So she doesn't believe any of this shit.
I'm just saying,
They
she
just
appreciates
pretend.
the arts. She appreciates the arts.
The Kama Sutra, pointillism, you name it.
She really loves the Beetlejuice theater production, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
A thing.
she was the key grip.
Who gave you the authority?
She was the best grip.
Boom operator.
To turn the National Museum of American History into a vehicle for progressive political activism?
Oh, you mad?
So the Smithsonian is a nonpartisan institution.
mad, bro?
We're very proud of
Who decides
that.
what is just, ma'am?
I hope we can all agree that we want a just and compassionate
technically
future.
you,
We
Boebert,
do
you're a
so by
lawmaker.
preserving and sharing the stories of the past.
And are you rewriting that history or no? So you are the one who is over all of this. You are the director.
I am.
And it seems that you have the authority
Indeed.
to decide what is just and what is
Look at me.
compassionate.
I am the
what
captain
about
now.
the tens of millions of aborted babies, the babies that have been killed in
I'm
America?
sorry, where did we go off the rails here?
She wants a memorial for all the aborted babies.
To decide what is just and what is compassionate. What about the tens of millions of aborted babies, the babies that have been killed in America?
That is a crazy segue. That is a crazy segue.
Answer the question, historian. What about them?
What about all the babies that have been aborted in all time? Answer the question.
Yes or no?
Where's the justice and the compassion for them?
What the fuck are you? What does that even mean?
I believe in a just and compassionate future.
Is it just and compassionate to abort tens of millions of babies?
I'm not here at this hearing.
She's a Smithsonian director.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, crazy lady?
Non sequitur fucking argument are you making over here?
So, Tim, you just gonna keep eating meat?
Yeah.
But we're talking about this. So you just gonna keep eating meat?
She should have been like, I'm not a doctor. You might want to ask those questions of your gynecologist.
She should have been like, I personally did 5 million of those abortions, and just stare her down. I did half of those myself.
Jukebox says billions of babies aborted at the Smithsonian.
Is that what they do in there?
Damn,
I didn't
thought it was
know.
a museum.
I thought it was like dinosaur bones, planes, old baseball mitts from like Babe Ruth, Jackie Robinson's hat, that kind of, like the attic for the America.
Yeah, Jackie Robinson's hat got put in the attic of the Smithsonian, I'm pretty sure.
But apparently in the basements, they've been doing hundreds of thousands of fucking abortions. And this lady's the main culprit.
To discuss that.
Where's their history?
I am not here.
History
at this
of
hearing to
what?
discuss
History
that.
of what?
Is
They
that
were
not
never
part of our
born.
American history? Did that not happen?
I am
Or is it
not
only what
here
you
at
care
this
about?
hearing
Is
to
it only the issues that you care about and you being...
What straw man fucking argument is she trying to make here?
Why didn't you make them a monument inside your little busted ass hay bale fucking museum? Huh?
Billy wants to know, do the Smithsonian have hot dogs on the sandwich menu at their cafeteria?
Why and why not?
Do you have hot dogs on your menu? Yes or no? Why
so
do you
you're just
hate
gonna-
America?
So you're just going to eat hot dogs then? People are starving to death and you're serving hot dogs? Like, what is wrong with you? Just completely unhinged. This is why you can't keep a man. Never mind. Let me shut up.
cushioned by white privilege and being propped up by your whiteness, as you claim. I'm paraphrasing. Is that what you care about? Just racism and making people feel guilty?
No, ma'am. I care about the full richness of the American past. Since 1776, there's an estimated 3 billion people who have been here. So it is the honor of my
There's
life.
over 50 million babies that have been aborted.
It's the honor of my
American.
life to do my.
I think Diz has it right. What the fuck is she talking about? Who memorializes zygotes?
So there needs to be a memorial for all of those women who had an ectopic pregnancy and got an abortion to save their life, because there's no way that baby would have lived and there's no way the mom would have lived. So that lady's name needs to be engraved in gold. And I'm sure all of the hundreds of thousands of women that happens to every year, they all want their names blasted everywhere because fucking Lauren Boebert, fresh off the hand job lotion train, is ready to fucking tell everybody how, like, it's so stupid. And like miscarriages and stuff like that. Like, I have sisters, I have a wife, I have a mom, and aunts, and like, and very close friends. And let me tell you something, guys, we will never understand how that feels.
Nope.
We will never understand. I'm talking about the most bubbliest person that literally never stopped smiling. I have never seen someone broken like that.
Yeah.
So to take women's health so lightly and to just try to sharpen it and use it as a weapon against a museum of all things, it's just so gross. And this is just the patriarchy coming out of a woman's mouth. And it's unfortunate. But ladies, fuck what she's got to say, because that, like, your health is important too. And I'm sorry that there's a lot of women out here advocating for the untimely demise of truly our nation's treasure, which is our ladies.
Yeah, and she's saying this to another woman, by the way.
Right. A woman who probably has, you know, it looks like she's got a wedding ring on, so it looks like she knows how to a thing or two about the American family, other than fucking Trailer Park Boebert over here, who can't fucking figure out how to stop putting her hands in men's pants in public.
That shows.
Family values lady who can't fucking keep her hands to herself.
I know. I would have been like, wait, aren't you the lady who gave a handy at a Beetlejuice show? What are you saying?
Don't say his name 2 more times. I want the first Beetlejuice striker from the record.
Or Congresswoman Boebert, I know that you love the arts, like, a lot.
Invested heavily.
Invested heavily. But let's be real here.
My best.
You're deep into the arts.
Deep.
You have a thirst for the arts.
She really likes to get a handle on the arts. She's got a grip on what the arts are.
She likes to go head first.
Oh man.
All right, we're done.
3 billion people who have been here. So it is the honor of my life.
There's over 50 million babies that have been aborted.
It's the honor of
American.
my life to do my best to tell the American.
Director, you've said that loving America is very complicated. Is it complicated to love your country?
Extremely complicated.
And I love people who live in trailers, but she's like, you know who she is. She's like one of the Kanker sisters from Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Her, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I got to find one more. Nancy Mace. Those are the Kanker sisters. Oh, I got to get to photoshopping.
I love my country unconditionally, ma'am.
And okay, so the 250th anniversary of the Declaration, you said that that should be problematized.
Yes, when I did, and
so the 250th anniversary of the Declaration, you said that that should be problematized.
Yes, I did, and when historians use that, it means to add new stories.
What about when you
think about it different ways? Pardon me, ma'am.
She is a historian, bitch.
Yeah.
When I use it, I mean to add new stories and think of new objects to tell the American story in all its richness since 1776.
But you're not going to include the babies that were killed? We can't
in
think
1776? All the babies that were aborted in 1776?
Motherfuckers used to live till like 19 years old in 1776.
Yeah, man.
Women were married at 11.
Like, this is just ridiculous. She's ridiculous.
She's, again, taking like a pro women's like health talking point and then sharpening it to attack a museum.
Right.
What a waste.
God damn, you're an embarrassment.
Those new stories to share with American people?
Ma'am, we are going to use the 2 million objects in our collection to tell the American story as fully as we can.
There's over 50 million more you can add to that. When
does she want every aborted fetus to be on display? Is that what she's talking about?
Yeah, put them inside that the yellow stuff, formaldehyde. Keep them all for record, because this like think of how fucking weird that is.
Right.
Think of how fucking weird to be so obsessed with somebody else's personal choice. That's fucking weird. That's weird shit.
Oh,
I don't even know how you
decency. You have no honor.
Like, how is that normal in your circle to like everybody in your circle to just talk like that?
Well, Mikey,
you're a
I
bunch
think
of
you're
fucking
right.
weirdos.
I think you're right when you were saying that she is a warrior without a war. She doesn't
Right.
have anything else. This is her thing that she has to fucking beat people over the head with to get recognized. This isn't even the conversation they're supposed to be having. They're supposed to be having a conversation about whether or not the Smithsonian is racist. That's where the Republicans brought it. And now she's bringing it even further by being like, but what about what about the 50 million dead babies?
You didn't put that in the history book.
What are you going to do about all the abortions, Miss who runs the Smithsonian? What are you going to do about that?
Yeah, historians seem to. Yeah, but I'm asking you. I am a historian. I was just talking. But
Right.
She's just so trigger happy.
She just wants to get fucking clicks and views, and she doesn't care. She is not good at. We've already talked about this because she had to run in a different district. She had to move to a different district. She is not good at representing her constituents.
No, it's all ranchers and farmers. And then she didn't get the fucking water coming in because Trump punished her for fucking speaking up on the Epstein thing.
Right. So all she cares about is getting elected and having her cushy fucking job where she makes $176,000 a year to
do
talk
nothing.
shit about people.
Right. Which is why we need to be in the House.
Yeah.
Shit, put us in the House. We could do. You want to talk about transparency? We're going to live stream the whole, both of our entire things. Show's not starving. Kay says right wingers are perpetual kindergartners. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's she's standing in the middle of the floor screaming with her markers like, no, I want a still color. We're going outside for recess. Color. Okay. All right. Let her have her tantrum, I guess.
What's this? Okay, Colorado gamer. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's how much Trump spent this so far.
Oh, yeah, man. We were talking about shrinking the deficit and federal spending, and then it just exploded.
Yeah, that's how much he spent, and then that's what they want the next military budget to be.
Dear God. Yeah, no, I know. In 2025, fiscal year 2025, they spent $1 trillion more than they were supposed to. Yeah, okay, that's what they're asking for until September, is another $1.5 trillion.
No. Like, what the fuck? Like, are they dumb?
They
like
already...
We don't have it. Like, you can't take anything else from the people. Everyone's fucking broke. Everyone is fucking broke. Credit cards are max out like at like almost like 30 or 40% now.
Yeah,
we ain't got it, bitch.
It's getting real close to Great Recession levels over there with the credit card debt.
No one has any expendable money for you to be adding additional taxes on. There is a very finite time that you can lower taxes on the wealthy. It needs to be brief, and it needs to do something magical to revive the fucking economy. If you just keep leaving that shit in place, there's no tax money coming in. There's no services coming out, and you want to add more shit because you want to pick fights? Oh, there's no money for that now. Biden was supposed to be the one delivering relief from his first fuck up and from COVID, and he left all that shit in place. And then here comes dumbass Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, and he made it even worse. And then he started the war and closed the Strait of Hormuz after he put in his Liberation Day tariffs and ruined all of our markets across the globe. this is fucked
Super
for a long time.
I believe when the director of America's History Museum finds it complicated to love her country and wants to problematize its founding.
I'm sorry, is there a love the country test in the Constitution somewhere? Do you have to love America to run the museum?
And you need to speak English.
Right. Was that mentioned? I mean, we went through the whole Constitution. You can go.
And you need to be a Christian, but not the bad kind.
The good kind.
Looking at you, Mormons.
Why don't you love the country? And you're running the museum about the country? Why don't you love the country?
She already said she did unconditionally.
I know, right? The fuck?
If she would have better zings if she actually listened to what the other person was saying.
I know.
Crazy.
Of her country and wants to problematize its founding.
She doesn't know what that means.
I believe that that's the definition of undoing our shared national story. Would you agree?
No, ma'am.
No.
Your museum has minimized
Good one.
or contextualized.
Good one,
the
Bobert.
founders,
45-second build up for
slavery
no.
and exclusion while elevating narratives of conquest, systematic injustice, and resistance. Is there any version of the American founding you consider worthy of uncomplicated celebration, or is the entire project irredeemably tainted by your view?
Ooh, no, sorry. That was the wrong question. Actually, what you meant to say was, do you love America? And if not, why?
Why did you start hating America?
Why do you hate all Americans?
Is there a reason why you hate Americans more than everyone else? That's what I'm getting from your speech, ma'am. So you specifically hate Americans and women.
So to distill her question into something less fucking word salad is there a part of American history that you want to celebrate that isn't tainted by shit that America has done throughout history?
No.
No.
We were getting there, and then you guys pulled the bus over.
It's the same question that we've been asking Republicans for the last 10 years is, when was America great? Pick a time period.
Tell me.
Tell me.
It was the first time that in my recollection, I've thought about it recently.
Then that's when.
And they're always like, oh, what about like the 1950s? Oh, you mean during Jim Crow?
Yeah. Back in segregation. Back when the blacks were beaten and they stayed off the sidewalk when we came up, and we could spit in their face and pour hot coffee on them, and we could treat them however they wanted, and they just had to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those days are fucking over. You try that shit now, bitch, we're all going to jail, or we're all going to hospital, or we're all going in a morgue. What you want to do?
And then
days is over.
They'll say, oh, the founding of the country. Oh, so when the framers of the Constitution decided that slavery would be legal in this country.
And they would beat your uppity woman ass for even daring to speak.
Right. And women and people who didn't own land weren't allowed to vote. So
what's that? What's that? The woman has a period. She's a witch. Burn her at the stake. Is that when you were talking about that founding? I don't remember that happening in the hood. Motherfuckers just lighting girls on their menstrual cycle on fire. I don't remember that happening.
So this is the long way of saying history's complicated. You can't just fucking cherry pick things that you like in history without understanding the ramifications of what happened.
So do you understand, young lady, that by not cherry picking only the good things, you hate America?
Right. It's okay to say that America did bad shit. We do bad shit all the time.
We're currently doing bad shit.
We're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Apparently we're trying to nuke Iran. I don't know what's going on there, but Christie's usually up on the news. So, America does bad shit. We've done it the entire time. And get over it.
I think sorry to cut you off. I think the most important thing about history is descriptive, not prescriptive. Right. So it describes all of the other attempts at, all of these different countries and all these different peoples trying to work together and all of the failures. So it is more or less a roadmap for the shit that we can definitely not try because that shit is proven not to work.
Right.
It is unbelievable to me how much history is just vanished from the brains of the populace. Like, they don't understand World War II.
Nope.
Like, they don't get that Russia was on our team. Russia took the most
Right.
losses. Like, they still think, yeah, and you know, our enemy, Russia. Like, no. Well, Italy was on our side. No. Spain was on. No. Like, they don't know what the teams were. So
Spain
they
was
argue
having
about
a whole fucking thing, man.
Yeah, they had some other shit. Franco was doing all kinds of shit. So it's like they don't understand world history, but for us, this is interesting, and it's the lore of the literal fucking planet that we're on. How do you not want to know that?
And here's a little mind blower for you. China was on our side.
Yes.
China was on.
Like, if I say Ottoman Empire, they don't even know what country or region we're even talking about. Like, they don't know.
Right.
So
Yeah,
so then here comes assholes from APAC telling them this bullshit about Israel. They have no defense against lies because they have no background to fall back on. They have no foundational knowledge of world events. They barely got through American history.
And it's only getting worse. It is only getting worse.
Yeah.
Because
There's some, I think the History Channel is making a comeback, and not from the alien shit, but from just like smaller people doing the storytelling.
Well, and the part that's getting worse is the internet is only making people more susceptible to fake shit. Like,
and it's distracting.
And people's ability to decipher the real shit from the fake shit is just being obliterated.
Yeah.
Because the generations now that are growing up with it and have nothing but TikTok for their entire lives are just being destroyed by it.
I dropped the link one more time in case you guys missed it. There's the playlist for all the mini videos.
Anyway,
all the history, a lot of history stuff in there.
Let's let this lady answer Bobert's question, and we'll go on to the playlist.
Well, she can try.
She can try.
Or is the entire
Suleiman.
project irredeemably tainted by your view?
So the founding,
Power
the
move.
founding era of the nation occupies 25,000 square feet in our museum. So I'm incredibly proud that we tell the stories of the founding.
Is there any part of it that is uncomplicated, or
no?
Well, some of it's
can
incredibly
we celebrate without complication?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Okay.
Time's up.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr.
dates.
Chairman.
The dates on it, it's pretty straightforward, I would say.
Yeah, the dates are pretty easy. I think everything else you're gonna have a hard time getting people to fucking. Why do you want it to be simple?
Because she's
Joining
dumb.
us now.
Is this the playlist, Mikey?
I think I played that stuff already. I'm gonna take over here. I'm gonna take over. So now, since we're already fired up, actually, can I get a drink first? I want to get a drink. Can we take 30 seconds?
Sure.
Talk to the people. I'll be right back.
Hi, and welcome to the Bin Podcast. No, I'll do some like and subscribe stuff. Hey, if you're watching right now and or you're in the vertical or you're in the regular, whatever, give it a like, subscribe, become a member, or go to patreon.com/thebinpodcast, where you can support us further on Patreon. So breaking news from Chrissy. A Secret Service agent assigned to J.D. Vance's protective detail is the subject of an administrative investigation and potential criminal inquiry. Not shocked. Trump's fucking teleprompter guy is the subject of criminal inquiry for trading on fucking Polymarket because he was betting on things that he knew Trump would say. It's fucking crazy. Oh shit. Mikey's back. We gotta stop talking about him. Oh, hey Mikey, what's going on?
Oh, hi, best friend. How are we? We doing
What's
good?
going on?
Everything well in the land of make believe?
Yeah.
All right, that's good enough. Okay. Now for us to get shouty and mad. So
we weren't already.
So me and Tim are not your traditional young Democrat, liberal type whatevers. That has never kind of been like our MO. That's not how we kind of view politics. We have a very deep love of history and the nuances that history provides in solving some of our modern problems. And, you know, we're pragmatists at the end of the day. We're pragmatists on the side of the people, right? So if you want to do, where's my dog? Okay. I gotta scoot over here. Oh, there we go. So if you're on the side of the people, we're on your side, generally, right? I find it very insulting when people who have found a very comfortable lane of corporate democratism and general liberal nothingness and not standing up for anything, and probably, hate to say it, sue me if you want to, probably one of the greatest grifters on the Democratic side is David Pakman. And he's not the only one. There's a bunch of yous out there
that grifters on the Democrat side for
sure.
sure.
Yeah. Don't actually stand for anything. Don't actually give a shit about anything. Always have a new book, a new shirt, a new something to sell.
Some of them come from what was it called? Fuck, man. The Cenk Uygur and all that stuff.
Oh, TYT?
Yeah, some of them come from TYT.
Yeah. And I get that, like, this online landscape, like the Serengeti Plains, that is YouTube, and then like the elephant graveyard, that is like YouTube politics, right? Like there's not a lot to eat. It's very the food is very scarce, the competition is very intense. But don't forget, this is the guy who had Chorus. Remember him, right? And Brian Tyler Cohen, and they had their secret little collective of online creators, and they were setting things up so that they would have a nice little nest egg where I think the creators were getting like, what was it, like 8,000 a month or something like that. So they were giving these guys salaries to make content, but they wanted you to follow a certain set of rules. And then you don't talk about the group, but then you talk to all of the DNC people, you get to talk to Congress people, but you just, just don't talk to other people outside of the group and don't mention the group. This shit leaks. They acted like they didn't know what the fuck anybody was talking about. They acted like, and then Brian Tyler Cohen was like, it's perfectly fine for us to do this. And then he's like, I don't even know what IPAC.
What's this AI pack you're talking about?
AI pack, a pack for AI. I don't even know what that. So he already played stupid, like he doesn't understand what's going on. That's a long runway for me to land the plane, but I did it for a reason.
He likes airplanes.
Now I love them. Now that the DSA is actually winning some races, won't the jackals come out of nowhere? So let's give Mr. Pakman. We're not going to send him an email or a comment like he's going to lead off with, but we're going to answer him. Tim hasn't seen this, by the way.
I have not seen this. I do not watch this show.
Disease that destroyed the Republican Party.
Oh, wait, we go back. There we go.
Sign up now at David before you send me hate mail. You know when it starts that way, it's going to be good. Listen, the
clearly for content.
Democratic Party is showing the early signs of the same disease that destroyed the Republican Party.
Ooh, sorry, wrong.
I've got so many friends on the left texting me and saying, David, we're not going to allow the same thing to happen on the left that Trump did to MAGA. That Trump and MAGA did to Republicans, are we?
He can't even get his argument out before it fucks up. So, all right. I see where he's going, and it's not good.
Republicans back in 2010, their leaders laughed at the Tea Party. Conspiracy theorists, they're far-right internet trolls, they're not going to do anything. And then the Tea Party took over local organizations, threatened primaries, built their own media universe, and eventually were part of a process that
they astroturfed. None of this shit is like his recounting of history. Even recent history is dead ass wrong. He's our age.
Right.
You were there, dude. We were there. We're all of we're about teenagers or early 20s, but we remember. No, 2010, we were all adults.
Here's the fast and dirty real story of the Tea Party. The Tea Party was formed as a response to the Obama presidency.
Correct.
And they started out as a bunch of small groups of people that got together and protested. And then they got hijacked by wealthy Republican donors who were like, oh, I'll buy myself a political party. That'll be fun. And then they started pouring all this money into the Tea Party. Some of them got elected. Ted Cruz, as an example.
Yep.
Some of them flamed out spectacularly.
Walsh from Chicago.
Yeah. And God, what was her name? There was a crazy Tea Party lady who she got into Congress, had a couple of terms, and was just gone. And like most of these guys Sarah Palin. Most of these guys washed out. And then when I assume what he's going to talk about is how the Tea Party was subsumed by MAGA, that never happened. In fact, those guys fucking hated each other.
Correct.
Ted Cruz hates Donald Trump.
To this day.
Marco Rubio hates Donald Trump.
He even put the shoes on.
But he did remove Marco Rubio's spine surgically.
In front of everyone.
So if he says that the Tea Party was just taken in by the MAGA and became MAGA, that's not what happened. They fucking hated each other. The Tea Party were the never Trumpers.
But hey, don't worry. He's got a whole
primaries.
All of this is leading into his grand conspiracy, which he hasn't revealed yet.
Built their own media universe. And eventually
he has to mistell the history so that his background lines up perfectly with his next point.
We're part of a process that gave us Donald Trump. The left and Democrats can't make the same mistake. There is a small group of far left extremists gaining influence inside youth groups and party organizations because they spend all day online organizing and enforcing ideological purity.
Yeah, they need to be working in the mines like me. Like me, David Packman. They should be picking up big old pallets of metal.
Isn't he chronically online? What the fuck is he talking about?
Pot meat kettle. Shut the fuck up.
And attacking anyone who disagrees. Now, let me be very clear. I am not talking about people who want Medicare for all and affordable housing. I want all that stuff. I'm with all that stuff. I'm a social democrat in the style of Northern Europe. Of course I want those things.
Real quick. I guess an update on the Tate news. Trump will not stop the extradition. Oh, bro, you backed the wrong horse on that one.
Come on, Baron. Baron, tell him.
Oh my God. See?
Baron, you told us it was safe to come here, Baron.
See? He will fucking drop you like a bad habit if you're weighing him down. He has no friends and no loyalty.
He does not remember who Andrew Tate is.
Nope, he doesn't even care.
You got to get all that shit in writing beforehand. You know the Mad King can't remember shit.
Boy, that's hilarious. I hope Andrew Tate gets everything that he deserves.
Have fun with your tea and crumpets.
Fucking hilarious. Continue.
These are folks who treat political warfare like a full-time job. And when they can't build their own coalition, they attach themselves to popular causes. They take real concerns about healthcare, housing, police misconduct, and use them to sell what is actually an authoritarian worldview.
I'm sorry, what?
Zoran.
He's talking about Mayor Mamdani?
Yeah, he's authoritarian. Didn't you know?
How?
Them buses.
Yo, did you fucking hear they were going to give Mamdani a raise and he said, I don't need that?
That's just what an authoritarian would say.
He's like, what am I going to spend that money on?
Nah, you know what it is. He's just acting like he's nice and he actually gives a shit about people.
Yeah,
the authoritarian playbook.
He's acting like he's nice, jumping in the pool with kids in a suit. That's something for chuckles, right?
See, that's how they get you. That's the truth. They start off by giving people shit and doing their job and cleaning up the budget and like holding landlords accountable. Like that's how it starts. And then next thing you know, fucking Gestapo. the very next evening.
How dare he? How dare he build community grocery stores? That authoritarian monster.
It starts with bread. It ends with death.
Now, there are things in DSA, for example, Democratic Socialists of America, that are good and that I agree with. But there's also some stuff in there that I think doesn't make any sense. I saw their new platform promises a country where you have no debt, you pay
no, it doesn't.
Pay no rent, no mortgage.
No, it doesn't.
You receive publicly funded housing.
DSA platform. Hold on. Because I've been in and out of the DSA for a few years now. So what is their new platform? Man, it looks like good stuff, to be quite honest with you. The Green New Deal.
Oh, no, that's actually no rent. That's what he said.
Oh, I see.
You're reading something, but it doesn't say that. It says what he said.
Oh, I see.
You're wrong.
Okay, well then continue. I will fact check him live.
Your eyes are lying. It actually says blow up the Earth. If you look at it carefully, it says destroy Earth Prime and transfer everything to Earth Sigma. It says that.
It looks like they want strong labor unions.
Oh, hell no. It says destroy Earth. Look again.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of that.
Do control F and then destroy Earth.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Control F. Nothing came up. Nothing.
They're hiding it.
All I see is that the climate crisis is an emergency, and we agree with science that we should try and stop it.
That's their plan. They're going to use the climate to blow us up. That's why they're saying the opposite on their website. I think it's clearly a ruse.
That's hilarious.
You pay no rent, no mortgage. You receive publicly funded housing, publicly funded retirement, food, education, energy, medicine, transportation. And it sounds incredible because it is incredible. How would they create it? Government ownership of the largest corporations and of entire industries.
I'm sure that's never happened anywhere. Let's think. Are there any democratic socialist countries that have that?
I wonder
if any country has taken, I don't know, maybe the extraction of their natural resources. Oh, look at here. Oh, Norway leverages state ownership in key strategic energies like oil and gas to fund a massive sovereign wealth fund, which in turn generates universal welfare, healthcare, and education. Wow. It's almost like if you take something that doesn't really need to be in the hands of one person and can totally help out every single person in the country, it's almost like you should do that. And what does this say? Norway 7.242 happiness rankings. Wow. I wonder what they're so happy about.
I like this one. He's also got this completely backwards. The DSA isn't slowly hijacking the Dems. The Dems are diluting and co-opting the DSA.
Correct.
Universal rent control, abolishing police and prisons, and abolishing the Senate, and replacing our political.
Don't you see that on the website, Tim?
No, I'm on the website right now. I don't see any of that.
Here, you want to share screen? Let's pull it up.
Here, I'll share screen. Hold on.
Since Mr. Pac-Man wants to fucking lie all the fucking time.
This is the DSA of America's website.
Motherfucker has a fucking whole wallet full of fucking DNC money, which was
so everyone can see.
And then they wouldn't actually show what the fucking what their funding was on that chorus thing. They kept it to themselves. It was filled with shadow money.
Here's their campaign priorities right here. Is on the front homepage. Talk about Bernie Sanders and run for local and state offices. Oh, here we go. A strong labor movement. Capitalism pits us against each other,
Oh, see, this is terrorism.
And workplaces are fundamentally authoritarian unless workers can self-organize and build collective power.
Oh no.
That means they want to undo the economy, right?
They want to just seize the means of production.
It is why the capitalists as a class constantly promote narratives about unions that frame them as unnecessary, undemocratic, or inefficient. We know better, and we're here to build. They want to build better unions. What's wrong with that?
No, they're bad.
All right. We'll try the Green New Deal stuff. The climate crisis is an emergency, and we agree with scientists. Meanwhile, inequality is already out of control, and we want the Green New Deal.
I mean, where is it, David?
Yeah. And
Here,
here's
go.
some
What's up at the top? What's up at the top?
We'll go all the way to the top. Oh, here we go. Do you want to know about us?
Okay, yeah, let's do let's do the first one. What is democratic socialism? Is that what we were on?
No, we were on the homepage. That was the homepage.
Okay.
So, it talks about capitalism as a system designed to exploit workers for profit, and we must replace it with democratic socialism, a system where ordinary people have a real voice in their workplaces, neighborhoods, and society.
I'm not seeing the part where it says destroy the earth.
Or free rent. I don't see free rent on here at all. We want a democracy that creates a space for all of us to flourish, not just survive, and answers the fundamental questions of our lives with input of all. We want to collectively own the key economic drivers that dominate our lives, such as energy, production, and transportation. Well, I mean, he was talking about you want to own everything. They want to own everything. So you want free transportation and free housing and right. That's what he said. That's what he said.
I mean, even fucking Saudi Arabia has a fucking sovereign wealth fund. We're the only ones that are just like, I think those 4 guys get to keep all the money from oil.
And here, this is where he got some of that stuff. Maybe we want to win radical reforms like single payer Medicare for all, defunding the police. They want to defund the police, Mikey.
Yeah, because they don't need to show up to everything. So defund the police and hire people to deal with mental health issues. Because an angry guy with a gun is not the guy who needs to show up to a person in crisis.
Well, they also want to do something called refunding communities.
How dare them?
How dare they? And then,
how dare the? Oh, I get it. So you're defunding the police, refunding communities.
Yeah.
Exactly. Instead of putting in 10 more cops, why don't you build a fucking park so the kids have something to do and they're not causing trouble? Get a little league system going over there. You know.
See, I think this is the authoritarian part here. Transition
Yes.
to a freer, more just life.
No, hell no. No freedom, no just. Can't have it.
And here's the last part here. We want a democracy powered by everyday people. The capitalist class tells us we are powerless, but together we can take back control. That's a very totalitarian message from them.
How many millions are you worth, David?
How many AI pack monies have you gotten, David?
Yeah. You worry about your bills ever? Or are those checks coming in pretty steady?
Ooh, I found their political platform.
Some of these ideas are reasonable to a degree. For example, I support universal health care, and I've talked about 4 or 5 ways that we could get to it. I want affordable housing, and I've done a dozen interviews with housing experts on what would and wouldn't work.
Is he an abundance Democrat?
Yes, that's who he talked to. And I smelled shit all over them from rip. They want to build fucking garages for people to live in.
Like Japan.
Like, no, motherfucker. How about we get these fucking landlords under control? We already have plenty of fucking housing.
Yeah, there is enough housing.
We have more vacancies than people looking for them.
Right. So why don't we just fucking free up those houses for people to live in?
If everybody needs to go up a rung on the ladder, that's fine, whatever. But this is stupid.
Get us there. I support progressive taxation. We need to collect more taxes from the very rich. Voting.
What way to go out on a fucking ledge?
Rights have been hurt in this country. We need police reform. So there's elements of this that are great, and any social democrat like me will tell you we got to do that.
I thought you said we don't do that.
I thought also he said he's a social democrat. Then why is he yelling at the DSA?
But you bundle it together.
I'm not a democratic socialist. I'm a socialist democrat.
Oh, I see. There's no difference.
He's a
I'm sure.
fucking a difference without a distinction.
Yeah.
And this fantasy in which capitalism, private industry, and major parts of the government simply disappear, most Americans don't want that.
But you support universal health care, which would get rid of all health insurance, which is a large segment of the and like, so you believe in the same fantasies the sentence previous.
Most Americans understand that there is no way that you could impose that without extraordinary authoritarianism. My one hesitation.
Hey, Tim, what happens if you don't pay taxes?
You go to jail or become president. One of those two things.
Or both. Wouldn't you say that's authoritarianism to put me in jail?
Yes.
Yeah. Every fucking democracy, like the state has the monopoly on violence. That's the point. That's why it's enforced. That's how it's set up, dude. What are you talking about? They're going to force people to pay more money. Yeah, you just said you wanted that. And now you're saying the government forcing people to do things is bad. Well, if you want the thieves to keep everything, then just say so. Just say so. Don't act like, oh, it's a government overreach to come after people for robbing the people blind.
So, Mikey, I have here the actual. This is the platform page. This is their program. Now, I think where he's getting all this from is they propose a hypothetical scenario. Imagine taking a day off from work in the future without capitalism.
Okay.
It might feel as badly needed as it does now. You enjoy your work. It's interesting to you, and you're trained for it. You work as much as you are able to and no more than needed. You control your own labor, and you see it's going to good use. It's not just to pay the bills. Speaking of bills, you don't really need to have them anymore.
Hell yeah.
You have no debt, no health insurance, no need to pay mortgages or have a landlord because comfortable housing is a human right.
I'm with it.
Your retirement is publicly funded.
Which it mostly is already.
Food, education, energy, medicine, and transportation are not-for-profit businesses.
Yes.
Because they are common goods and utilities.
Every other country does this shit.
Yeah, that sounds great. I like it.
It's what everyone in Europe already has. That's what I'm saying. Like they keep trying to paint this as radical. And if you take the same speech and you show it to any European, they're going to be like, duh. That's what the government's fucking job is. Duh. Why the hell else would we pay taxes if it wasn't for us to have stuff? These motherfuckers are like, no. No one pay taxes. No one have anything. And also, I'm not MAGA, I swear. Like, no, you are MAGA, dude. You're just blue MAGA.
And like, this is obviously something that can't happen.
Right. It says in the very first thing that they never fucking, what was it? Imagine taking a day off from work in a future without capitalism. That sentence has never been brought up by all of the people on Fox News, his fucking ass included. They never bring up the fact that they're saying it's a thought experiment. They just list off shit.
Right. They're like, man,
that's fucking dishonest journalism.
They don't want you to pay for food or education or energy or medicine or transportation or to pay for your house or to pay a landlord. That's not what they're talking about.
That's not what they said.
This is like if you were living in a dream world where things were happening that you really liked all the time.
Right.
It's a hypothetical.
And they're talking about things that could happen if America got on a DSA path. Right? Like it doesn't say, and then as soon as we all get in office, this happens tomorrow. That's dumb. So that's why they didn't say that. He goes on.
Oh, and actually, hold on. There's one last part I want everyone to read. This last little blurb at the bottom here. After all that stuff, it's been said it's easier to imagine the end of the world than to imagine the end of capitalism. But just because it isn't easy to imagine doesn't mean we shouldn't try and make it happen. Workers deserve more.
And look at this little smug prick in his hotel room while he's traveling, traveling the country, not to do fucking stories because he doesn't do on the ground reporting. So he's just doing some regular old traveling, doing his meetings, talking to, his funders. I mean, for real, David, for real, dude.
About confronting this now and why I went back and forth is the midterm.
Now I'm finna get pissed.
Publicly exposing the rot could make moderate voters think the entire Democratic Party has been infected. But
it has.
I don't think silence is really going to hide it. I saw a crazy thing from the weekend where there was a college Democrats convention, which I was actually invited to participate in, and I couldn't make it.
Didn't go.
Keep that in mind. They invited his little punk ass, and he said he couldn't make it. He had obligations. Okay.
Hassan Piker was dressed like Mao, and
first off, that's racist. Just because someone has a Chinese styled suit on, a suit from China, you don't get to say it's the dictator's suit.
Unless he walked around saying, this is a Mao costume. I'm wearing a Chairman Mao costume. He can just wear whatever he wants, bro.
Oh, he's wearing a fucking RFK t-shirt. Like, what are you saying?
A question from the chat. Chrissy asks, do U.S. politicians receive free healthcare as part of their role? At the federal level, yes.
Yes.
At the state level, it varies. At the local level, no.
Unless you have a very wealthy city.
Yeah, unless you're in a big city. Towns usually don't even pay their councils. So.
Yeah, it's a volunteer thing.
I guess Destiny tried to show up and he was banned from entering allegedly because
it's fucking
the Mao-dressed Piker didn't want him there.
Okay.
I've never had my flabbers so gasted.
Let me get my stand cape out. First of all, this guy turned down, I think it was last year, or maybe it was like for the campaigns for the election. He got offered to do an event with Destiny, and then a lot of people they had the little poster going around for it, the flyer, and then he backed out of it. And you want to know why? Because he didn't want to suffer reputational damage for being seen on fucking stage with Destiny. And if people don't know who Destiny is, that's the dude who revenged porn with underage people. He's I think up until, well, he's probably still doing it today. He constantly drops the N-bomb. He's a little fucking white kid, constantly dropping the N-bomb, constantly using the R slur. Just a general online nerd bitch, just a toxic little bitch.
He likes to talk real fast.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be like this. He was supposed to be the debate guy. I think he's done a Jubilee. But he's been around the streaming community forever because him and Ethan Klein, all them, they all have this hate boner for Hassan Piker, right? And Hassan's not everybody's cup of tea. I get that. Neither am I. I get that. It's one thing.
My cup of tea.
It's one thing to not like a dude. These motherfuckers tried to end Twitch. They went after every single advertiser on Twitch and sent them all these emails posting clips of Hassan out of context and all this stuff. It's like, this is the kind of anti-Semitic bullshit that's going on this streaming platform. Are you sure you want to? He tried to cancel Twitch because they couldn't get to him. They kept trying to get him banned. She just fell, babe. It looks like she's okay, but it looked like it hurt. Yeah, you should go.
Broke my ass.
Yeah, for real. But they have all these like little like hate streams. They make all this kind of like hazing content and edits and all that, just truly online toxic shit from like the 2010s, 2015 that died off. Gamergate, all this shit, Asmongold, all these fucking racists, Nick Fuentes. There's some history between Nick Fuentes and Destiny. You can Google that on your own. But they have a connection, let's say. An entrapment, entanglement. But Hassan's only been like, free Palestine. And these motherfuckers are coming out the woodwork. And now all of the so-called legitimate Democratic young people that stream online, now they're all in on it. So when you get, I don't know if you guys saw it in the thing about a month ago, all these clips of Hassan kept coming up. That was Ethan Klein and Destiny, giving it to Democratic donors, giving it to the DNC directly. There is a targeted campaign for not just him, but anybody that doesn't like their racist little sex pests. And if you do not champion our sex pests, they're going to treat you just like they treated Bernie Sanders. No fucking, you can't sit anywhere. You can't fucking have any committees, just like they treated the squad. This is the old white guard of the DNC. And this is their last final try to stop being it. They do not want integration unless you are willing to go over and kiss the Wailing Wall. If you're not willing to do that, you cannot be part of the DNC. He is the vanguard of the DNC. He is the one that they send on the internet to come put us all in line and to send hate mobs after us. Yeah, he says it with his very fancy microphone and in a calm voice. But don't forget, this motherfucker's already called everyone who believes that, you know, you shouldn't just give money to a genocide and everybody deserves a little bit better of a shot here stateside. If you believe that, you are a terrorist to him because MAGA thinks you're a terrorist. So they are going to side with MAGA and the Republicans to try to get rid of progressive thought in the DNC and in this country. So when something happens to one of us, do not let this bitch forget it. God damn it.
Republicans are going to put these clips everywhere. Like people seem crazy when they see this stuff.
And they also see you bitching about us and infighting.
And they are going to abolish the police and abolish borders and abolish prisons and play them on a loop for 6 months.
I didn't see
abolish. If I were an app,
yeah, because they're making shit up to make them look bad. And they're also taking clips of people saying things and saying that's what the whole DSA thinks.
Right.
Average voter with no knowledge of these online personalities, which most of these people are. Most people don't follow this sort of thing. They're busy living their lives and working and doing all this stuff. If I were an average voter with no knowledge of these online personalities, I would find these images and a lot of this stuff very alarming. So as I said last week, and so many of you agreed with me, Democrats must act now and intelligently. The centrists don't really do anything, make very milquetoast fringe suggestions that you don't even really push for. Not working, okay? This other thing of like end everything, it's a sort of destructive accelerationism.
What the fuck is he talking about? Like, he's like, oh, well, you can't trust the moderates because they're too fucking bland, but also you can't go too far to the left. That would be crazy too.
So do nothing. Just buy my book.
Yeah, just listen to him and I guess do the things he wants. I mean, everyone's in that race, bro. Everyone's trying to fight that fight. All the fucking podcasts out there are like, oh yeah, you should listen to me, not these other fucking chuckle guys. Like, I get that he's trying to sell shit. I get that he's trying to sell him and his platform and a book or whatever. But dude, don't be like, yeah, but Hassan Piker, like, we can't trust that guy, right?
Oh, I missed it.
I've never had my flabbers so gasted.
Oh, I missed it. God damn it.
That's also not going to work. So I think that what we need here are no apologetics for dictatorship, no apologetics for authoritarianism.
So you guys did a primary. You didn't just select Kamala?
Right.
You didn't sit there and lie about Biden's fucking health conditions this entire time. You didn't sit there after that fucking debate and make 10 videos about how great he is. You didn't lie about how great the economy was for the regular person. You're fucking state media, but you're state media for a state that doesn't exist. You're state media for an admin that lost. That got his ass handed to it by a fucking convicted rapist.
He's being disingenuous, or perhaps even disingenuous.
That's right. It's like, dude, you are what you're complaining about.
Right.
You're
that guy.
Nothing. You're the nothing that doesn't work. It's you. The calls are coming from inside the house. Your weak ass lines and your support of fucking anything blue, no matter who, is the fucking problem. You don't believe in anything.
No harassment, no anti-Semitism, no allowing online factions.
So then why did you just call all of DSA terrorists?
Right.
To decide which liberals may enter the room. You know, what would I even have been allowed at that college Democrats thing?
You told them, no, you're too busy.
Right.
So
You
they
told
called
them
Hassan,
no.
and now you got a little fucking thing up your ass.
Also, they're college Democrats. They're going to be up to their eyeballs in fucking political theory anyway. Like you're going to go there and expect them to be like regular fucking old ass Democrats who are moderate
Plumbers.
on everything.
Yeah. Plumbers who don't give a shit.
Right.
I just want to root for their team and their taxes to go down. They don't
They're
give a fuck.
college students. They're pissed about everything.
Correct. And they should be.
They invited me months ago.
And you didn't
I don't know.
show
I mean,
up.
I couldn't go, so we didn't find out. So
the fact that you couldn't go because you're too fucking busy and they weren't paying you enough fucking money to break your schedule.
Wait, so is his argument, well, what if they didn't allow me to go? I mean, they did allow me to go, but I couldn't. But what if they didn't?
But what if they did invite me and I couldn't go?
But they fucking did, bro. So you can't be like, what if they didn't invite me? They did invite you. They wanted you to come, and you told them you were too busy.
we just need normal people to participate, join local committees.
They don't.
So you motherfuckers showing up in all those primaries, you're not fucking normal. He's normal, not you. Not you.
There's an entire social science created around trying to get normal people to do that. And guess what? They still fucking don't. So I don't know what to tell you, bro. Normal people don't engage in politics except to vote once every 4 years.
Right.
So you're not, your
just
audience is right. You're not talking to the right audience. They don't care. There's research and books written about how they don't care. They just don't care. So if you want regular motherfuckers to come out and vote, you better come up with something new instead of we just need to get them to be involved in the community. They don't want to. They want to be on TikTok.
No, it's his fault. No, it's his fault. We wouldn't be losing all this shit, but these fucking DSA motherfuckers keep making us look bad. You are, where's my thing at? Yeah.
Because you are making the president look bad.
The DNC, you're making the DNC look bad. You guys are not supposed to be making TikToks, making fun of Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. You guys shouldn't be mocking Cory Booker and his monies. And what's the other guy? The other guy that was just like, I'm not changing the way I fund my shit. Like, that's the problem. The problem is these, like the problem is these motherfuckers are on TikTok. So you know what they saw? They saw IOF soldiers dancing with Palestinian women's panties on their head. And they saw them lighting fucking kids' toys on fire and doing dances while they detonate an entire block of apartments. That's what they saw. So if anything is going towards that, they don't want it. You refuse. He refuses to say anything about Israel. Refuses.
The crazy part is he's like, oh, we just have to get people involved again. Great. I'm a political scientist. I have a master's degree in political science. You tell me how to fucking get people engaged again because no one else can figure it out. So apparently David Pakman is the only person on the planet who can figure out how to get Americans politically engaged again.
By being normal, Tim.
Yeah, by being normal. Oh, man, we just need to get them involved in the community. Well, fucking do it then.
Oh, so when other people step up and they start doing it, let's shoot them down because they're not doing it the way I would have done it. I would have done it differently. So they're not allowed to do it the way that they're doing it.
Every political campaign in the history of this country has been trying to figure that out. Yep. And David Pakman is just going to tell them how to do it.
Just do it normally. Just like, hey, yo, I support Black Lives Matter, but why do you have to shut the street down? Like, this is an inconvenience for me.
Why can't you just be normal?
Why can't you protest in a way that doesn't irritate me? I don't want to be irritated. My irritation is greater than the cause that you're irritating me for.
Attend conventions, get involved with state parties, and let's turn the DNC into something that works.
No.
Many reasonable people doing
We tried that. We tried that last election cycle.
You know,
and you told everybody to go fuck themselves. And you said, no, I'm not fucking supporting trans people. I'm not backing up Muslims. I'm not doing any of this. You can't make me. I have all the keys. They said, fine, bet. We'll see what happens. And then the Republicans won everything.
As someone who has recently attended a state political convention, you cannot attend those conventions if you're not invited.
Right.
You can't just show up at a convention and be like, oh, I'm here to vote for whoever. It doesn't happen. You have to be invited.
Yep.
All right. You have to be a delegate for the convention. And the way you do that is by, fucking joining the Democrats or the Republicans and having the chairman of your local party say, you can go. You can't just be a regular person and show up. They're private parties, literally and figuratively.
I was about to say private and parties, and it's a party and it's private. So it's it's a quadruple entendre.
So the regular, normal, everyday American, whoever the fuck that is, some imaginary fucking person,
the Baileys,
can't do it.
The Baileys,
the Baileys, the Baileys can't show up. They just can't.
They can't just walk in. They can't just walk in whenever they want.
You have to pre-register and then show up with your party chair and say, I'm here to vote on whoever. So you can't. His premise is wrong.
Just like the fucking abundance premise is wrong, the whole DNC brain is rotted. They only have one. It wasn't very large, and they were sharing it, and it's rotted. It's stupid. All of your fucking ideas in the DNC are Republican diet, Republican light, like Miller Lite. This is Republican light. Like, no one wants that shit. Number one, it doesn't do anything for the people. All you're doing is treading water for corporations. They don't get it. They don't get harmed, but the people don't get anything. So we're saying the corporations need to pay. It's time. People are just about tapped out. The people have had enough. We as a governing body need to do something to address the material needs of the citizen. That is what's on the menu. So you talking about all this other shit and how you're going to like put these people in these goddamn tiny home shacks for $10,000. And isn't that great? No, bitch. I want to live in a house like you. The fuck are we talking about? No fucking dignity for other people. That's their fucking problem. They think they're fucking better than everybody. And I'm not even going to say it's a California Democrat thing, but it's definitely a DNC thing. They think they're fucking better than everybody. That's why everybody fucking hates you. You're snooty. And your arms are really hairy.
Little can defeat both the centrist do-nothings and the hardcore extremists who would get nothing done.
If we win, how do we get nothing done?
Right.
The only way we get nothing done is if you motherfuckers jam your foot on the brake like you always do. Don't forget, everybody, the DNC and Joe Biden promised us the Build Back Better plan, remember? And then guess what they did? They rug pulled that shit.
And here's what always happens, and you can talk to any like philosopher of like power theory and stuff like that and conflict theory. Yeah, the radicals aren't going to get as much done as people in the middle or people who are just like slightly to the left or slightly to the right. But however, they do drive things.
Yeah.
And they will moderate because they always do. Because once you sit in Congress or whatever, you're going to have to deal with the power structure of Congress. That's what happened to AOC. That's what happened to all of them.
You'll lose some momentum for sure.
Right.
But you got to have momentum to bust through the gate in the first place.
Look at Mamdani in New York.
Yep.
Is he doing absolutely everything he promised? No, he's doing what he can get done.
Right.
And it's more than we thought it was going to be.
Everyone thought it would be at least 2 years before he got anything on that list taken care of. And he's already halfway fucking done with it.
Right. I mean, hell, I'm sure everyone who voted for him in New York City was like, yeah, sure, buddy. You're going to balance the budget. Whatever.
He said, Kathy, hi, Zoran. I need the money now. No. Now.
I think the explicit goal of anyone who is, let's put them on the fringes, is not to get all of their agenda accomplished. It's to get their agenda in the conversation.
Right. push the ball forward.
Roll
not-
the boulder up the hill.
Yeah, you're not going to pick up the boulder or just chuck it over the mountain, but you can get a little speed behind it and get it up to maybe a flat spot so you can catch your breath.
Right.
Catch your breath.
And even the DSA's fucking own goal page on their website was like, imagine if we could do this. It
Right.
wasn't, hey guys, this is what we're doing explicitly. We're doing this right now. It was, imagine if we could do this at some distant point in the future or in Dream World. It wasn't, guys, we're getting rid of landlords. It was, imagine if landlords didn't need to exist.
Or landlords and all that shit wouldn't be such a high number of, like, there wouldn't be so many landlords if people were able to actually save money and purchase a home of their own. We are not supposed to be in this chronic renting culture. This is busted. Like, this is wrong. Everyone should, like, most middle-class Americans should have a fucking house.
And if you boil down everything they said on that page, it's, this shit is broken and we're going to try and fix it.
We got to at least turn some of the taps off. You know, like, this is getting a little insane. I couldn't see it. Everyone's got goals. Everyone's got goals. He's only got he's got a couple seconds here.
Republicans believed they were going to control the extremists. They were like, "Nah, we got these people under control." The extremists took over the party.
Last thing real quick. I don't think what we're talking about is fucking extreme.
No.
It's not extreme to say that people should be able to live in dignity in their own country. That's not crazy.
Democrats can still prevent that outcome.
This is right. The joke is, if we didn't spend so much on the military, we could do most of what was on that list.
Homeboy already spent like fucking $200 billion in Iran. Like, we could have used that money, you know?
But we've got to get them to get things under control right now. I've said before, I've never been a Democrat. I don't care about
word. See the shift
about the Democratic Party.
Wait, he said he was a social dem.
Nope. I've never been a dem. Look at the fucking two-facedness. This is what happens when you let ChatGPT write your shit. Contradicts itself all the time.
Who offers the better candidates, and usually it's Democrats over Republicans. But
usually. So now he's unaffiliated. He don't, sometimes he be voting for Republicans, Tim. That's what he's telling me.
Damn.
Sometimes it just depends. You know, sometimes he needs to really get his pro-life stance out there.
Damn.
Like, this dude is a fucking joke.
We've got to make sure that we don't allow that party, if it is the vessel, at least for now, to something better than what Republicans are offering, to be hijacked. This is about, let's include but not allow any extreme faction to take over.
Hey, David Packman, from me to you, buddy, fuck you. How about that? How about that for working together? See you at the polls. How about that? Let's talk about it that way. I'll see you at the polls. We'll see what your fucking mindset does, and we'll see what my mindset does. Do you need to grab a drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't talk about me while I'm gone.
Talk about you?
Yeah, don't fucking talk about me while I'm gone.
What? Talk about you? Wow. Talk about him. Talk about him. Never thought about that. I never thought about that. I guess I could talk about him a little bit. I mean, since he's not here to defend himself. And now he is mine. Let's see. Is this one? These are all too long. Oh. There's a lot of AI about this, but I don't really want to do that. Okay, the root is good. We can do the root. The root of all problems. Okay, let me see what y'all are saying. No, for a large group. Yep. I think it's okay to have a little capitalism is okay, but this shit is beyond enough. Like no one. Oh, see you later, Viper Scott. Oh, let me get the redirect going. Thanks for reminding me. Oh God, I just heard my own voice. How do you guys listen to this all day? It's terrible. All right. First, switch accounts. And then go to edit. Customization. Redirect. Oop. 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 Elite. Do I spell it wrong? I did. R-E. Oh, I added an extra E. Reagan Elite. Oh, I have to put it in the right column. Okay, I got it. And save. Switch. Live. Edit. Customization. Redirect. Boom. It is done. Ha ha. And I didn't need Tim's punk ass help. You know what I mean? Nobody wants help from him. He's unhelpful. Generally. For the most part. Unusable in most situations. Absolutely.
Coming out. Coming out.
100%. I mean, first of all.
Oh man, that ain't right.
First of all, motherfucker don't even look like a tiger. You know what I'm saying? He bald as shit talking about tiger.
Hey, at least I'm not some filthy Dawson player.
Armadillo uppercut. That's what it looked like. Hedgehog uppercut looking ass boy. We didn't talk about you too much.
Okay, that's good.
I did get the redirect going for Reagan Elite, so we're gonna stream into him once this is all said and done.
Sounds dirty.
Sounds pejorative. Let's do it.
Sounds. That'd be a great shirt. Sounds pejorative. Let's do it.
I'm in. So, fuck, I forget. Was that Colorado where that, or California where that the Asian guy shot the kid for like the bottle of water that he said he stole?
I think so. Yeah.
So that was not the first time that's something like that has happened in this country.
Hi, my name is Kaylin Womack, and I'm a staff writer at The Root. This weekend, I'm taking you to Vermont Vista, Los Angeles, to explore the story of Latasha Harlins on this episode of Small Town Horrors. 15-year-old Latasha Harlins was sent to the corner store by her mom. After walking into Empire Liquor Market on 91st Street and Figueroa Avenue, she went to the refrigerator section and picked up a $1.79 bottle of orange juice. After briefly putting the bottle in her bag, she walked toward the cash register and pulled her money out to pay. Despite her having money in hand, the cashier, Soonja Du, missed a glimpse of the cash and accused Harlins of stealing merchandise. Surveillance cameras show that Du grabbed Harlins' hair and banged her head on the counter while grabbing the bottle from her bag. Harlins then threw a few punches at Du and tried to escape her grasp. Du then threw a stool at her as she tried to make it toward the exit of the store. However, Du grabbed her gun and fired a shot at the back of Harlins' head, killing her instantly. Du's husband, who was sleeping in a van outside, rushed in after hearing the shot. Du fainted in her husband's arms, and he called 911 to report an attempted robbery. Police didn't find any evidence that Harlins was shoplifting, and Du was found guilty of manslaughter. Du faced 16 years in prison, but was only sentenced to 5 years probation.
5 years probation for shooting a little girl in the back of the head after you accused her of stealing. So she has to check in with the court and she can't leave the state.
Damn.
That's it.
The tension in the Black community around the case was already heightened because of the Rodney King beating by LAPD officers. Just days after Harlins was killed, the officers in the King's beating were acquitted. As a result of the tensions between Black people and Korean American merchants, Du's store was looted and burned to the ground. Harlan's death is remembered as one of the sparks of the LA riots, and she's been referenced in music from the time, including Tupac's Keep Your Head Up and many other songs in his discography. Tune in next weekend to see which small town horror we visit next at theroot.com.
So there you go. History doesn't always repeat itself, but goddamn does it not rhyme.
Damn.
So as I traverse my new city, if you see black people around, maybe don't assume the worst. You know, maybe don't.
Ooh,
maybe think before you act.
Speaking of thinking before you act and not assuming the worst, I'm currently reading a book called Biased.
Mhm.
And it's all about
The Mikey Famine story.
Biased, the Mikey Famine story. No, it's a book about, you know, how we all have implicit bias and we should be aware of it and how to recognize your implicit bias and just not assume the worst of people immediately. At least that's the first half of the book that I read. I don't know. The other half could be about nonsense, but
The second autopsy has come out for Nolan Wells with extensive neck damage and back of the head trauma. The neck apparently was not available for the second autopsy. They didn't exactly explain why, but definite blunt trauma to the back of the head.
you're gonna have to elaborate.
Nolan Wells is the young man in Mississippi. They went out. Him and 4 friends went out to the island on 4th of July, and the 3 boys came back without Nolan. Nolan was the only black kid.
I see.
And the mom, trips over. Everybody goes home. Nolan doesn't come home. His mom doesn't get a phone call from any of the other kids. She does the Find My iPhone thing to find his phone, and she finds it at the kid's house. One of the kids. And he just hands it over. The parents and the kids have all erased their social media, and they've all lawyered up.
So the end result of this is not going to be great.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it should be. I mean, this should be a very easy and succinct prosecution and investigation.
Yeah.
Give me your phones, kids.
Right.
Give me your phones. Don't ask them anything. You don't have to talk to them. Give me your phone. Your phone will tell me everything I need to know.
Yeah. It'll make a as grim as it is, Netflix will pick it up and make one of those docu-series about it, about how they were hiding the real truth the whole time and about how everyone lawyered up and
Yep.
Also,
But,
I've been monitoring the chat about the about the socialism versus capitalism argument. Clive, you got it wrong, bro. We don't want the government to own everything. We want the workers to own everything.
The people who work in the factory should own the factory.
Yeah.
Or partially own, you know what I'm saying? In part own.
And government should regulate business. That's just what it should do.
I mean, look at where we're at now. We're past the Gilded Ages of wealth inequality. I think this experiment has provided the result that it's going to provide.
Yeah, the stock market crash is coming, guys.
Yeah.
AI is propping it up, but I don't know how much longer it'll last.
No. It is this system that they're currently doing is so unsustainable. That that's why they're in the cash grab part. Like bro was just like, let me just get $10 billion off the taxpayer.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, that's how far down the capitalism death spiral we're in. The government is just stealing money in front of people, having press conferences about stealing money.
And even when they were like, no, you can't do that, he's like, okay, how about $2 billion for me and my friends?
Right. Can I at least get that?
Can I at least get $2 billion for me and my friends?
We
and
need
hey,
it.
we'll let anyone sign up if you say that you've been wronged by the government.
I mean, no one else is going to actually get a thing to actually, I mean, we're not going to actually look at their applications, but they are allowed to sign up. Unbelievable. But we're gonna make it. It's just so annoying that it's gonna take so much work to fix all this shit.
The most annoying thing, and I think we can say this about basically any political movement, is that eventually what happens to like the David Pakman stuff, eventually what happens to every political movement is it splinters and disintegrates because there are people like David Pakman out there who are just naysayers about everything. Guys, we can't be too fucking extreme. Why not? First of all,
we can't ask for what we need.
First of all, we spent the last 10 years in this fucking dystopian hellscape.
Yep.
Of the Trump presidency, and then a brief reprieve because of Joe Biden, where he didn't actively do harmful things, and then more Trump. Because the people in this country, the normal people that David Pakman wants to join community organizations, don't give a shit.
Right.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I took it off.
It's crazy to think that normal people are going to solve this, or like the average Joe American is going to solve this, because they're not gonna. They're distracted by everything else in life, including the fact they have to fucking pay for everything.
I think one of the key pillars of the David Pakmans out there is they have to make politics this overly nebulous, overly complicated. You'll never understand. It's too complex. You'll never get. And what do we do on this show? No, hey, if you're in California and you live in this zip code, just call this number.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking complicated, guy. I don't have to buy your book. I don't have to fucking sell people on all these memberships and all this other bullshit. Think like a scientist. Think like a politician. Like, no, like you're a fucking grifter, homie. And that's the thing. They think I have a career now as a political commentator, so I need to maintain my career. Bitch, it ain't about our careers. It ain't about this channel. It ain't about your channel. It's about the people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, if shit goes too far south and motherfuckers are in roving vans of fucking, armed motherfuckers looking for cans of food, there won't be any David Pakman show, or he won't have any fucking viewers. So you keep rooting for the downfall and you keep shitting on people who are winning because they're brown. All the brown people y'all got smoke for. Bernie, y'all had to just undercut him and cheat him. But everybody who's brown, you just say nasty shit about them. You just make shit up. Like fucking Nancy Pelosi accused Shahid Buttar back in, what was that, 2020? Yeah. He got 80,000 votes against her, and she ran a smear campaign saying that he was abusive to women.
Right.
Where have we seen that before?
Well, I mean, on the other side of things, look what happened to Ben Shapiro, man.
Yep.
The thing that David Pakman is trying to do is the thing that happened to Ben Shapiro. Now, nobody here likes Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
But he had a giant media company worth a ton of money only several years ago, like not that long ago.
Yep.
And then he said things that were against the party, and he got destroyed.
We might have been misled in his popularity and the size of his audience in the beginning, because it's come out that all of them have been botting. So all of those subs and all those views are mostly fake. So they use that money to make them look bigger, so in hopes to draw in people to actually replace the money that they were getting.
But
it never happened.
But Ben Shapiro and David Pakman are not too dissimilar of people.
They might as well be on the same team now,
because
they want to be moderates against Trump,
right? And to be honest, their politics, while different, the way they're going about it is roughly the same.
They need to team up. Hey, you heard it here first. Ben Shapiro, call David Pakman. He'll join Daily Wire, guaranteed. Maybe he'll help you write a movie script.
He'll
I
be
know
your
you like
social
movies.
dem on Daily Wire.
There you go. He'll be your Anna Kasparian.
Yeah, exactly. Because listen, what happened to Ben Shapiro is going to happen to David Pakman when the DNC stops liking what he says.
The DNC is out of step with everyone in the country. Not just Democrats, but Republicans hate them too. They are out of step. They have found their own little niche to switch. Like they have found their own little cool kids club outside of the playground. Fine. You guys have your own treehouse. You do your own thing. How come no one's coming here? Because you have no playground equipment. You have there's no fun. There's no snacks. You have nothing going for you over there except for the fact that you get to be exclusive. Well, if you want to be exclusive, you're not going to win an election. This politics is not about the parties and finding out how to bolster your in group so it's stronger than the out group. That's not the point of this. The point is to fix our fucking streets and get us some goddamn healthcare so we can stop walking around with limps. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what your fucking job is. And all this extra shit is pageantry. The DSA ain't playing none of the pageantry. They're not taking any PAC money. They're not supporting Israel. And they're just promising to do shit for the people. And thus far, they're doing it. What do you have to offer?
I agree with Unquiet Badger. More bubble wands are needed.
Rest in peace. Her Lady Graham of the South.
Clive, there's some pretty glaring holes in capitalism too, bro.
I mean, if you think that this is gonna continue in some sort of trajectory that is sustainable, I got bad news for you, and I hope you're good. And I hope you're good with a rifle. I'm dead ass serious, dude. Because these people are literally pillaging. None of the shit going on right now has anything to do with governance. Everything is steered towards extracting everything they can out of this country before they go to prison or before they have to flee to Argentina, where Pac-Man is from, by the way, or some other place, or the Cayman Islands or something like that. They're gonna try to run. So all this America forever, America first, all these talking heads will be fleeing. They're all going to end up in the UK or in Russia or China. They're going to run. They're not going to stay here.
And here's, I mean, we've been saying it forever that we live in an oligarchy. That's probably wrong now. We live in a kleptocracy.
Yes.
Like they're just taking everything they can and run. We are run by people who just want our money and don't care about the repercussions of taking our money.
And now are actively trying to make sure that we can't even vote them out.
And they're breaking shit on the way out. They've decided to destroy the administrative state because it's better if they can't find the evidence later.
Right. They're emailing and burning as they go.
Like, it's the butthurt emails, but there aren't going to be any emails because Donald Trump never learned how to use email.
Butter ballroom. Like imagine any other country spending, what was I think it was to the tune of maybe $3 or $4 billion on beautification projects during the middle of a financial tailspin.
And
this is lunacy shit. No normal adult in a position of power would spend money on a fucking reflecting pool when the fucking gas is out of control. There's a war going on. People are starving still. And there's 100,000 people every night sleeping in their fucking car. And you want to spend billions of dollars on a fucking pool. Unreal. What's he talking about over there? What is it? Yeah, this is yeah. They're the fucking grasshoppers.
Yeah, they are. They're pillage. They're fucking modern day fucking Viking raiders just coming in, burning everything. I'm taking all the gold on the way out.
Well, at least they had a culture.
No, Mikey, we've discussed this before.
At least the
White
Vikings
people have a culture and a food.
At least the Vikings had something. They had their own language. These
mayonnaise.
These bastards are just greedy little nerds. They're
start a war with Iran.
Yeah, that'll do it. Get the strait closed. That'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
That will directly affect the price of gas. Yes. 100%. I can guarantee you that. Launching attacks on the Gulf states. That'll do it.
You know, that question was harder to answer 6 months ago.
Yes. But even still, like in the middle of the COVID thing, when the price dipped, we refilled our oil reserves, and that saved us like $50 billion.
Yeah.
We expended some of it, and then when the price was low, we refilled it. Okay, Biden actually influenced the price of gas in a kind of backdoorsy way. Not like he went out there and fucking pumped everybody's gas and washed the windshield and check your all your fluids, check the dipsticks. He didn't do all that, but that saved us some money and refilled our coffer, dude. We're only at, I think they said, well, it's been a few days. We're at about 42 days of fuel left.
Yeah, listen, an entire airline went out of business because they couldn't fucking handle it anymore, man. Like
So 42 days from now is when? Midterms?
Yeah, well, more than that. Midterms is about 3 months away. So 42 days is like
back to school.
mid-September.
So
Yeah,
back to school.
It's back to school. Yeah.
So during back to school, if something doesn't give, the US is going to have very serious problems with oil. And the way that I think that they're trying to spin it, all the motherfuckers down in Texas and all them fracking motherfuckers are about to get rich. Part of me thinks they did this on purpose. Like, I know the main reason he attacked Iran was because BB tricked him and he's dumb as fuck. But these Texas oil barons are about to get paid because we're going to start using our own oil. They're going to stop exporting it and make us pay for it, which means gas is going to be like $10. We can't afford our own gas.
I love how Clive is like, but what about at the local level? How can the president affect prices at the local level? I mean, yeah, he can start a war with Iran and mess up production, but what about taxes, domestic production, you name it? The president actually has a pretty good sway over the amount of oil this country has. He's the chief executive officer. Think of it, Clive, think of it like it was we ran this country like a business. I know it's a terrible metaphor that people use all the time, but think of it like he's the CEO.
Think of it as a warehouse filled with paper products.
And one of the employees was like, "You're not paying me enough not to do this," and he set it on fire.
It would have been cheaper to pay me. It would have been cheaper to pay me. It would have been cheaper to pay me. As he's going aisle by aisle.
Clive says it's a global commodity.
That's his point. He said that's his point.
So is orange juice.
I think you're missing the point, Clive. I think you're so busy trying to make your point, you're missing the counterpoint, which nullifies your point.
Global warming.
And then so then what happens in 10 years after dumbass is completely gone and now we're right back onto our dependencies on oil? And then everybody else has gone electric. And then look what happened to Venezuela after the oil shock.
And to Clive's point, the president is trying everything he can to yell at companies to lower prices, and they're like, "Go fuck yourself."
I don't have to. Make me, bitch.
You're the one that started the war in Iran, not us.
Oh, you want me to just eat this? No. And that's what all these companies are saying. When it came to the tariffs, when it comes to everything, they're like, "No, I'm raising my prices, motherfucker." What are you talking about? I'm not eating that. No.
Inflation right now is a direct result of government intervention. Is the answer to your question, Clive?
The counterpoint is taxes. Taxes on what was the other thing we were talking about a second ago?
Tariffs? Gold, oil, gas, orange juice.
Yeah, for like products and stuff. Oh no, for what can you do locally? For gas prices, it's taxes.
Yeah, and also, like, what do you mean by locally? Do you mean locally to the United States? Because you're talking about the president. So, it's a lot, Clyde.
Because governors and county officials do like fuel taxes.
Right, but also there's a lot of sway over like production and zoning and who can build oil wells where and where can you drill. Like Trump said, drill, baby, drill, and the price of oil is still $100 a barrel.
No, because they're selling that oil that we're drilling. They're not using it for us. They're selling it. That's why they wanted the price up. He does not care about us. His friends told him to do these things.
I know.
So he's going to do them and they're going to make money. And he is too dumb to figure out how they're making money. Or he doesn't care.
Here is the clearest example. Before Trump started the war in Iran, oil was $58 a barrel. It is almost double that now.
But that's good.
It's
for his
yeah,
friends in the oil business. It's not for us. And he doesn't care how much punishment we have to endure while he's trying to freeze out Iran. He doesn't care. He's said it on camera about 50 fucking times now. He does not give a fuck if we all have to pay $15 a gallon for gas. He doesn't care. It's not important to him.
The president's global and domestic policies have a direct effect on the price of oil.
Yeah. His actions are directly influencing it. Just like, oh, well, the president doesn't stand at the border and take people in, but he also fires all the fucking judges that are immigration judges. So it's the same fucking thing. You know, he doesn't have to do exactly what your words are saying that he needs to do. The effect is the same. So named actions and named deeds are less important than outcomes.
Right. He tells the people that run the port authorities what the tariffs are on the goods coming in.
Right.
I mean, he's not supposed to do that, but he fucking does.
And then again, the people pay those fucking tariffs, and then the company gets the refund for the tariffs, and then do they give a fucking check back to all their people? Hey, we actually kept receipts of all the stuff that you paid that had accelerated or elevated prices on, and here's your refund check. Actually, just come shop with us for the next 4 trips, and it'll be free on us. Yeah, they're not doing that shit. They're keeping it.
And it's unfortunate, like, we don't live in alternate timelines where we could be like, oh, what if he didn't start a war in Iran? What would the price of oil be? It wouldn't be $91 a barrel, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Moses has a good point. Despite what Donald Trump would have you believe, the U.S. produces no oil. Corporations in the USA do. But as a country, we do not. So drill, baby, drill helps not one average citizen. Well fucking said. Because that's his friends who donated to that ballroom, who donated to his campaign, they're the ones that got him chanting drill, baby, drill. That didn't just come out of his head. He's also saying fucking dig, baby, dig for fucking coal and shit like that because they're giving him in.
I like the amount of credit that Clive here is giving the Trump administration. I think it's hilarious.
He didn't even know that they were going to close the strait. He's like, what?
You closed the strait?
Oh, so you're saying that they can just launch missiles from the mountain and not even have to put a boat in the water? What?
They did not calculate supply shock or the effect of gas prices because they thought they were going to win it in a day.
They got told that they were going to be out of there in 10 days tops.
They thought it was going to be a Venezuela situation.
That is not Venezuela, homie. That is Big Brother Iran. He has been around for a long time and he is ready to fight literally anybody. So,
and then Trump said he didn't actually care how much people paid for gas.
Literally says it does not come into his mind when he's making these decisions.
So I think it's a case of don't know, don't want to know.
Not my problem is what it is. He doesn't drive. What the fuck does he care how much gas costs?
Yeah, he doesn't care how much gas costs. What does he do?
He goes from helicopter to jet to helicopter to jet to fucking golf cart to jet. Like, he doesn't care.
Yeah, the Secret Service was complaining about JD Vance wanting a fucking helicopter ride for his kid to his golf lesson.
Yo, the military is out of control. You saw that Blue Angel?
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker was like 150 feet above the deck, screaming at like Mach, like Mach 1 point something, because he definitely sonic boomed him. It's like, why are you booming people on the beach? You can deafen people with that shit. Like, what are you doing? Why are you so low?
Secret Service was like, why do you need a helicopter? It's down the street. Just go to the golf course.
And also, Kash Patel needs another jet. Because he's got his girlfriend is taking up tap dancing. He wants to make sure he goes to all of her tap dancing rehearsals.
Like, so they're spending all the money, all of it, and that's taking into consideration that money is fake and we made it up.
Correct.
That the Treasury can just print unlimited amounts of money and it doesn't really matter that much.
Oh, I had a short I wanted us to watch,
and now they're spending it all. They're spending it like we just make it because we fucking do. And they don't care what we do with it. They're ballooning the deficit at unprecedented rates. They even said, hey guys, we're going to add $5 trillion to the deficit by the time this is all done. And now they want more money.
Because they're not done spending all of the money. So much so they had to get more money. And this is all going into private companies. All this is going into equity firms and shit like that. All these people are just gambling this shit. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Sorry for our extended millennial rant, but you know how it is. Okay, let me see. All right, if this don't piss y'all off, I don't know what. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it the whole thing. There we go. And then do this.
Which makes me, John Paul Getty, the wealthiest person alive during the 70s. I'm a minimum wage worker in the 70s, making $1 an hour. I would need to work 23,900 hours to
All right, everybody write this down. 23,900.
afford a median home. I could never work again and still afford to buy 50,000 homes.
50,000 homes. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I'm a minimum wage worker in the 80s, and things are looking good. I'm making $3.10 an
Woo!
Damn.
Baby.
hour, which means that
100% raise.
Hell yeah.
I only need to work 20,548
Hey, that knocked 400 hours off.
Damn.
hours to afford a median home. I'm Yoshiaki Satsumi, the wealthiest person alive during the 80s, worth $20 billion, which means that I could afford to buy 313,971 homes.
Jesus.
Now this is the average home, and this is, I think, a very good way of taking. Oh, I forgot we're not on screen. I'm just over here talking with my fucking hands. That's a good way of, as the years go by, apples to apples to apples. Oranges to oranges to oranges, so that we can see the progression.
Like, you want to take a wild guess at what the average home price was in 1980?
$58K.
Oh, you were close. $64,000.
Oh, that's margin of error. I want that. I want that. All right, to the 80s.
I'm a minimum wage worker and I'm
90s.
making more, $3.80 an hour. But houses cost more now too, which means that I need to work about 32,000
goddamn
hours to afford a median home. I'm Bill Gates. Computers are popping. I'm worth $100 billion, or about 605.
Average home price in 1990, Mikey. You want to guess on that one?
90. Okay, I got you. They said it went up 110.
$150,000.
1,000 houses.
And minimum wage is $3.80.
That's like a city. You get the shtick. The things haven't changed a lot. I'm making $5.15 an hour, but I still need to.
Hey, I remember in 2006, I got the state. Oh, I'm doing my hand thing again.
Yeah, you.
I remember I was working at Baskin Robbins, and they the law came through. Guess what, Tim? They had to bump me up to $6, dog. $6 an hour, baby.
Yeah, 2000. Let's see. I was working at a gas station making $8 an hour.
Oh, it's like that. You just go
Well,
shit all,
you know,
just
Connecticut,
shit right in my face, Tim.
Yeah.
God
to work about 32,000 hours to afford.
I work for immigrants.
A median family home. Warren Buffett here. Things are getting harder for us billionaires.
I like his costumes.
I'm only worth about $62 billion, or about 375,000 houses. That's basically a village. Got another pay bump, $7.25 an hour, which
whoop whoop, we in there, baby.
Average home price in the year 2000?
180.
The average home price was approximately $207,000.
God damn, I keep missing low.
Means that I only have to work 30,750 hours to afford a median home. What up, dogs? Jeff Bezos in the house. I'm worth $160 billion, which means that I could give you 717,000 crib tours.
That's a lot of houses.
That's a lot of houses.
What? Like MTV crib houses. Okay. All right. Well, it's 2026. We're over halfway through the 20s, and I'm still making $7.25 an hour, which means that I would need to work 55,600.
Yeah, we're not in the 23, 24,000 area anymore. We're in the 55,000 hour.
114 hours to afford a median.
Tim, divide that by 365.
What?
How many years of work is that?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
40-hour work week. How many years of work? And it would be all of my income. I wouldn't be able to buy anything. I'd have to just,
55, 614 divided by.
I wouldn't be able to eat, mind you, but I would be able to work for this many years and just do my paycheck to that so I could buy a house.
27 years. You'd have to work 27 years to afford a house.
God. So it would take like 10 years to get the down payment.
Yeah.
And you can't eat.
Yep.
I don't know if I can go 10 years without eating. And then another 27 years to finish paying off the house.
Well, Mikey, that's because the average home price rose to $280,000 a year.
Excellent.
Family home. At 40 hours a week, it would
Well, that means the top person is going to be like way lower then.
literally be impossible for me to afford a house. I'm Elon Musk, and on June 16th this year, I hit $1.4 trillion, or about 3.47 million houses.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The man can buy 3.7 million homes. What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah. And for the 2020s, hold on. The number I gave you was for the 2010s. The average home price in 2020 was $400,000.
So he could buy 3.47 million of those.
Yes. $400,000 homes, which is the same home that you could have bought in 1980 for $64,000.
But you know, these millennials, they just complain about everything.
Yeah.
They just complain. All right, it's got a couple more here.
Houses. That's almost the entire population of LA. So do you understand why we would want a wealth tax? Why does everyone hate me?
See, y'all just want to attack them because you're jealous. That's my favorite one. Is you're jealous of the billionaires. That's why you don't want them to have
You're so jealous.
enough money for almost 4 million houses. He is one person with one ass that needs one toilet, which needs one room. Like, what are we talking about?
You know what, Ollie? Nobody needs your negativity.
Well,
the last time he worked for $6 an hour was back in the late 80s in his socialist utopia that is Canada.
Right. They probably didn't even beat you up then. They beat us up for paychecks here, Ollie. Just start lying, making it worse.
I love this. In a capitalist system, there wouldn't be as many zoning or building regulations nor government subsidies distorting the prices of homes. Dude, we live in a fucking capitalist system. What are you talking about?
So you think it's government subsidies and zoning and building regs that's fucking with the prices? Brother, I don't even know what city you're in. I can guarantee you with almost 100% accuracy, go to Zillow for your zip code and tell me what you just said makes any sense. These prices are artificially inflated. They are scamming all young people trying to buy homes by playing monopoly with private equity money. So the banks are giving out loans to private equity firms. The firms are buying starter homes and then they're renting them back to the young people. And you're saying that the government regulations and the zoning and building laws are the problem, that these people have done that. There is, we already know the smoking gun has already been found, right? Like, you're trying to solve something that then you would not want what you said. You want what we said.
How could they possibly? There are more empty houses in this country than homeless people. They're not restricting supply. They're making sure people don't get into houses.
They're literally blocking people from buying. They don't want people to buy. They want them on the street. They want as much money per property as possible, which in every other situation might be okay. Housing is different. People need housing. And fucking with the market like this just so you can make a quick buck, so you can, give the 20 or 30% you promised to your stakeholders. That's not our fucking problem. And you're playing with the house money, but eventually the house needs that money.
And Clive, the biggest problem with the system is the need for infinite growth. It is.
Yes.
We don't
real
we
estate
don't
is
need
supposed-
all this growth all the time.
real estate is supposed to be one of the, like, you're supposed to be a mature investor. And like when people were flipping houses and stuff like that, you might flip 3 houses a year. They flip 4 houses a week now. There's no care put into any of this stuff. It's not the same market as when you probably purchased your home. I know you keep wanting to put those rules on today's thing, but unless you've been out there looking, brother, I'm telling you, it is nothing like you remember. It's different. Me and my wife have been house hunting for the last 4 years. And we have watched the prices go up, I'd say on average 60%, if I'm being generous. Like, they're fucking with the market on purpose for capital.
All right, this dude is just all about, like, I assume, like, just unregulated capitalism, and it's just not a reality that anyone lives. Just like the DSA put a reality imaginary world in there, we also don't live in a fucking capitalist, pure capitalist society.
It's not a voluntary market if it's not a fair market. If the market is being manipulated so much that a house that used to cost, I mean, brand new when the house was built was like $65,000 in the 80s, and then it gets resold a few times. So you're telling me a $65,000 house has any business being $350,000 for any reason? And the thing is, that increase didn't happen until the last 5 years. It was still like under 100K up until 5 years ago when all of this shit exploded on purpose. Like, dude, you are falling for the scheme. You're acting like the market is acting on its own. It is being manipulated, and everyone is yelling in your face it's being manipulated. Like, no, it's just capitalism. No, they're doing crony capitalism. They're cheating.
Right. And here's what happens. The landlords and the owners of these homes that they're renting out or whatever, let's not even talk about buying homes, let's talk about renting homes. They all get together and they collude about the price they're renting.
Yep.
So they artificially inflate the price.
My rent at my last place went up $800 in 5 years.
And that's leaning into the pure capitalism that you said would make prices cheaper. It's not going to make prices cheaper.
No, they're going to make more money. That's what's going to happen. We're not going to get better housing options, which should be the goal for housing, is to have people housed. Not just, is this another way that I can turn this into a checker game and I can just hose the system for as much money as possible. If you do that for long enough, you're going to have an entire army of houseless people, and you don't want that.
Kay is right. Crony capitalism is just capitalism.
Well, yeah, it's capitalism, but this is like a more deliberate, colluded capitalism, right? Not just the wanton vultures, but this is a pack of wolves that descend on a market and extract value from it.
See, I think that's where we're missing the point here, Clive. Demand is not unlimited. Growth is not unlimited. There is a certain amount of demand that once you meet, you don't want to lower it anymore. That's the entire reason of supply and demand capitalism. They want prices to be at a certain place because that's the amount that they want for their whatever the product is. House, orange juice, Lego set. They want that money, and they will make the supply slow enough so they can get that money. And God forbid they ever increase supply. Why would they do that?
That's why they're doing it now. They want to build new homes, and these new homes are $400,000, $500,000, which no one can fucking afford.
The home builders don't want to spend the money on the materials to buy the houses. They would rather sell the existing houses that they already have.
How is supply slowed? Again, open up the Zillow app, put in your zip code. I guarantee you, zoom out a little bit, you're gonna find like starter homes or townhouses or something like that for rent for like let's say rent in your area is like $2,500 or something like that. You're gonna find like 10 or 15 in there that are like $8,000, $7,000, $10,000, and they do that so that the average goes up. These are properties owned by, it used to be Zillow, but I think they got sued for it. But these are private equity companies that are colluding with other private equity companies to artificially increase the market rate by just buying up properties, jacking up the rent for them and saying, look, the average asking price is X.
See, this is abundant shit right here, Mikey.
It's not zoning in
Zoning
reds.
is the reason. Zoning is the reason.
They're in residential. What are you talking about? It's all residential. So what other zoning concern do you have? Or do you want to put humans inside of construction sites or former what's it called? Like the steel works and shit like that. These utilitarian sites. If that's what you want to do to people, that's fucking crazy, bro. How about you go live in an old fucking steel mine? And you can breathe in asbestos and everything that. Or do you want, I think everybody should be able to live in the flat, safe ground that everybody gets to live into. And people shouldn't be forced into old warehouses because that's where all the poors need to go, into warehouses. No, there is enough housing for everyone, but there are greedy bitch vultures stealing and gatekeeping. We don't need more fucking supply, Clive. That is the lie that you have been sold. That is the hook that you have swallowed. We already have enough houses. They are pricing people out of them on purpose to maximize profits. That is as clear as I can say it. Did you understand that one? We have enough houses.
I really wish Iris Swede was here to make our econ arguments more clear.
We have enough. They're just not letting the money move. That's the problem.
All right, Mikey, I gotta go.
Yeah, we're getting out of here because I gotta pee. Bring back Hephaestus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bring back Hephaestus.
Right. But good luck, everybody. It's gonna be a long weekend.
We'll see you all tonight for Unboxed Politics for the finals for the in-season tourney.
Ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum. Uh-oh, just unplug something. Oh.
And we will see you later. Don't forget to drink your mead.